Greetings, everyone. We're back with another episode of After Hours Podcast. On today's episode, we have Edd Herbison. Edd is a really great friend of mine. He's a painter that we've known for a while now. Before anything else, he's really an artist. You guys got to check out his Instagram. It's Edd is Peachy. He's basically painted the Front Street and Faction cars for the last 5 years, I believe we figured out on this episode. So he's been a great help to us, and I just wanted to bring him in and kind of have someone a little different than who we usually have on here. Someone who's not really in the car scene, but still, is directly involved with helping us get our cars finished. And honestly, painting is one of the last big steps. So it's kind of a big important role in the building process of our cars. So I personally had an amazing time on this podcast. Me and Edd don't really get to hang out or talk often, so it's usually just more of a transactional thing at this point. I bring my car there, explain everything to him, and then he gets the job done. So it was cool to be able to sit down with him and kind of pick his brain a bunch with paint. And it was really cool to see Carl talk to him about painting, because you all know Carl is kind of getting into that right now, and he's in the learning stages. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let us know what you think. This podcast is sponsored by East Coast Drift School. East Coast Drift School is a driving school focused on learning the art of drifting. Conveniently located at the greatest drifting facility in the United States, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Raceway Park currently has 3 tracks, so you will have a few options to choose from when setting up your lessons. Chris Knapp, who is part of the Raceway Park family, will be your teacher as he guides you through car setup and technique. If you are more of a seasoned driver, East Coast Drift School is also the place where you can get some extra seat time. Chris allows private track time with no instructing as well, so that you can get some test and tune runs in before that big event or competition you have coming up. Instead of spending the night dodging the police with your boys, consider signing up with East Coast Drift School the next time they release their schedule. Chris releases the schedule on the 16th of every month through Instagram. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, and shoot over a direct message when you are ready to set up a date. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. This podcast is also sponsored by Automotive Specialty Wraps. Looking to have your car ceramic coated or wrapped? Look no further than Automotive Specialty Wraps. ASW is a company specializing in paint protection film, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, and window tinting. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the industry. They are located right off of Route 208 in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Other than window tinting, which is something we all need at some point, it was the ceramic coating that really caught my attention back when they reached out to us. This coating basically gives your car's paint extra UV protection while also making it shine. Wax only lasts a couple of weeks at most, but ceramic coating lasts for a year or even longer. Honestly, this stuff is like witchcraft to me. Julian came down here one day to explain how it works and how it compares to wax, and I was pretty stunned. They perform a full 2-stage polish to the car beforehand just to make sure it's in perfect condition before applying the coating. As mentioned, they also offer window tinting and paint protection film installations. Now, everyone knows what window tinting is, but these guys offer carbon or ceramic window tinting depending on your goals with the vehicle. Paint protection film, or PPF, is a great idea for those new vehicle owners that don't want to watch their investment get littered with rock chips. Also keep in mind they are capable of getting liveries designed and installed, as well as full vehicle wraps. From protecting your tow rig's exterior to full livery installations on your drift car, they have you covered. You can contact them over at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to give them a follow on Instagram at automotivespecialtywraps. This podcast is brought to you by Faction Motorsports. We are an automotive performance shop located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our shop is easy to get to from Route 17, 3, and 21. We are also only 15 minutes away from New York City. Faction Motorsports provides services that include, but are not limited to, performance part installations, suspension overhauls, general maintenance, engine installations, tire mounting and balancing, and custom 4-wheel alignments with our in-house Hunter alignment machine. We also stock a range of performance products in-house. From AN fittings and gaskets to complete body kits, we try to stock as many parts as we can to provide quick shipping times for our website customers and same-day pickup for locals. Make sure to shoot us an email if you are looking to set up an appointment or if you are looking for a part that is not up on our website. Our email is sales@factionmotorsports.com. We are also on Instagram at Faction Motorsports.
It's Herbison.
Yeah, okay. Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Faction After Hours. We're here to bring you another guest.
Today we have Edd Peachy, our favorite painter, but found out that he actually wanted to be a pinstriper, not a painter.
That was the original plan?
We were having a conversation about that before you came in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good at both, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Well, thank you for coming on.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No
This
problem.
is my first time meeting you.
Yeah, met you.
Yeah,
I was there by
right
the
outside.
door.
And actually 10 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes ago, like I was connecting the dots because you had a Civic.
I did.
Yeah, that's how the name Edd Peachy happened.
Yeah.
I was like,
the color.
Boom.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you when you had it, but I remember. Actually, maybe I did, but it wasn't running, I don't think, or something. No, I saw it.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah,
It
I
was
did
me
see
and
that thing.
Sebastian used to just
Yeah. What the
I feel like it was an
Scoot
H2O thing. Like I seen the cars, or was it H2O?
No,
But
I brought it there
was-
once and then got a bunch of tickets and
Yeah.
I didn't bring it back.
He was low as shit, dude.
Yeah. So
I
Sebastian
didn't have-
Rodriguez?
Yeah.
He had a yellow
You
one.
the
guys
yellow
are
one.
friends. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I've known Sebastian so long, like high school.
That's so funny.
Really?
Maybe that's
Yeah.
how everyone made the connection. I wonder how did Josh meet you? The Lees.
I think I met him once. We went to Ocean City for something from some Subaru thing, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
And you used to go to Englishtown. So,
A couple times.
yeah, that's actually where I met you, too. So,
Yeah, I was telling him earlier, I have a picture of my kid in your car.
dude, that's one of my favorite photos, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks cool. She's got this little striped shirt on.
Yeah.
She looked tough.
That's one of my favorite photos of my car.
You guys have known each other for a while.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've known
And-
everyone. I was just saying, I just like faces to names. Someone's like, who's that? I was like, I don't
You
fucking
mentioned
know.
earlier
Yeah.
that you'd be walking through the Club Loose grid like, yeah, I painted that one, I painted that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you don't take work. Do you not take work? Let's just get this
Nah,
out
dude.
here. Yeah, let's just put this out
No,
here
I
now.
take work.
You
but
do?
They keep fucking crashing.
He takes work.
And you gotta
but-
match these
I just
colors.
I just
that-
don't want to like paint cars, but I wind up doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always
damn.
fucking Tom. Tom always hits me. He's like, yo, I
yeah.
got a paint job for you. I'm like, Tom, I don't paint cars. And then he sends me a picture of it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. we'll
But
do it."
Tom also gives you bikes, so I guess it evens out.
Yeah, no, Tom's
Yeah.
Tom's a homie. I've known
So-
Tom forever too.
Tom's
Like high
Tom's
school.
okay. Tom's
Like
a funny
when
guy.
he's 50.
school?
Yeah, dude,
Well,
like
when he was
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him at like the skate park.
Do you
I've known Tom
bike or do
forever.
you skate?
I bike.
Okay. You said 360 earlier, and I was like,
Nah.
I wonder.
I was in the park, 360 on flat, and eat shit. It was cool.
He's got a big scab.
I do.
Dude.
It looks like one of those ones where when it heals, it's gonna be so nice to fucking peel, even though you're
there's-
not supposed to do that.
There's so many people at the park.
Yeah.
That's just me being an idiot.
If you follow him on Instagram yet?
I literally just met.
Okay,
Ed.
well he's gonna follow you. but-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know you are.
He's just gonna force you.
After
Yeah.
this conversation, he's going to because
Well, leading into this, what did Frankie say to me?
I will not follow you back.
yeah,
That's
he,
fine.
Yeah, he won't.
No, I'm just joking.
Frankie said to me, we have Edd Peachy. He's cool, chopper guy, pink guy, everything you love. I was like, okay, sick.
Yeah, it's literally perfect. Like,
It's like, I don't know. When you see somebody who paints and are very good at it, like you can really fucking tell, like right off the rip.
what do you mean?
Like you see your work like on your page and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that, and like I don't know, it just speaks way like right away. We're like, damn, this shit
Yeah.
feels sick.
I appreciate it.
and that's like your life because I feel it's literally BMX, painting, choppers. I feel like those are your three.
And you baby,
Yeah.
you said you mentioned you had a
And
kid.
my
Of course,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Fucking asshole.
well,
No, that's it, dude. I just paint. I just do art. I like art. I've always liked art.
Yeah.
Ever since like a small kid, just do art.
dude, that chopper thing you threw that one time. What the fuck was that? It was like a
What?
swap meet.
Oh, our Fast Times. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a swap meet, like motorcycle show. Me and my buddy.
When was
VP
this?
Cycles. It was like
sounds sick.
2-3 summers ago.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
that
think we
shit
wanted
was
to do one
sick.
last year, and then just didn't happen. And then
You think you're gonna do one this year?
I don't know.
Okay, dude, it was so.
Wake up
sick.
one morning. Hey,
Tom,
yeah, we're
Tom
gonna
hit
have
me
it.
up about it. He's like, "Yo, are you going to Ed's thing?" I'm like, "What?" And then he told me about it, and then
It turned out really well.
Yeah.
Like, really well. Surprisingly,
there was a
well.
lot of people there.
There was a lot of people there.
Yeah, I was like, "This feels like a serious fucking event."
Yo,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Fuck,
And
welcome.
Then we had a rad band come.
Yeah.
Mikey Smith. And I've known him since.
There's
like, high
music
school,
there, too?
Yeah, we had
Oh,
live music.
dude,
It was legit, bro.
You would have loved it.
I would have
it-
bought that new cooler that I seen on the internet for my bike. For sure,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, we were genuinely shocked. I was like, wow, this turned out to be. It
And
was like a
that-
legit show. It was cool.
What road is that?
I have no idea, man.
What town is that?
Somebody had these.
Don't say. You
I don't know either.
Bro,
Jesus
Ed
Christ.
has
It was
no
like
idea.
Luke's Taco. I know nothing. I
He's
know where
raw
it
dogging
was.
life so hard.
Yeah, dude, I knew where it was.
I know where it was. I mean, I threw the event, but I could get there.
It was
That's
in the flyer.
Yeah. But it's a really nice ride there from here. That's all I can say.
Oh fuck yeah!
It was
Like-
cool. It was like it's like on the lake too. It was like Luke's Tacos. So you get tacos and then like the
Name
lake was
some lakes
behind.
over there. Lake Capas.
No, it was
Over where, bro?
Come on, you know shit, Carl.
Lake Opatcon.
no, it's not,
Greenwood
it's
Lake.
not. It's
Greenwood
fucking
Lake.
possible.
That's it. Greenwood Lake.
Probably right. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to it.
Nah, it was that. So we're
I
riding.
used to ride to Greenwood Lake all the time. There was a
that-
taco spot there called Mangoes.
That ride was reckless. It was Tom, all his chopper buddies, or at least one of them.
I
and
ride
then
like
me,
a bitch. I ain't never ride.
Miyagi, Eric Ryan was there.
Oh hell yeah, I love Eric.
Literally all of us. And then we get to the, we're getting close to it, and then all of a sudden it's like fucking traffic for like a mile.
What? Like
Yeah,
you
dude,
guys probably lane split all the way up.
It was
right?
pretty wild.
I bet.
We had a cop out there directing traffic
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Like it got like legit.
We were like, is this for Ed's fucking show? Like, and then we just fucking get on the shoulder and just ride all the way up.
Dude, I'm new to the chopper thing. I love it. Frankie hates that I love it.
I hate that he loves it because he has a fucking Honda. What is it?
I have an XS, and like
And I'm just like, that's not a chopper.
it's fun.
I know people
It's a
make
bike.
choppers, but
I got it for free.
That's a
I-
fucking bike, bro. It's free.
Yeah,
like
I
I
guess.
that, like I can't be more thankful to Wagster that thing.
Yeah.
It like mentally saved me through the winter.
when I see that bike though, I'm just like, I want it to be a cafe racer.
It was already.
Sure.
Like, something like that.
It was. I got it and it looked like a cafe. Dude, I joined the Facebook groups immediately because those old people, they have that was mean. Those older people have those like
People that bought them brand new.
yeah, they have like the manuals that they scanned and shit. Like I needed help retensioning the fucking
Dude, old
chain.
dudes know everything.
And this guy like scanned something for me and was like, "Hey, I have this out of a flyer that shows all three of those tensioners from all the different years."
Wow.
And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And he sent it to me, and I solved the problem that I needed to do, which was deleting a washer so that I could tighten
That's really
the
nice.
bolt more.
That's really nice of him.
Cool ass community.
Yeah.
And like, I guess what it stands for, you're just kind of just riding around. Like
You're all doing the
some-
same fucking thing.
Yeah, something breaks, you fix it, and you fucking keep going.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
But you need a fucking Sportster or something.
I don't know. Whatever.
That's
dude.
what I have.
I was going to ask you what you had.
Yeah,
but-
that was my
I
next.
traded a dirt bike for it. It was cool.
No, hell yeah, even better, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, Ed's about it, dude. After the why
told
don't you
you.
just get a Harbor Freight box comment earlier?
Dude, it's just
Oh,
the box.
You're a guy that does shit that makes sense sometimes. You know
box.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, here we go.
I'm the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, you have this fucking
Put the
gnome.
really expensive tools in the cheap box.
Yeah, which is fine. Like I told Chris, it's time to get a toolbox, and then he shut the door on me. But it's time for him to get a fucking toolbox. So I don't care what it is.
Don't get me wrong, they're nice though. It's a nice box.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude,
Like
you're
a
not gonna.
Snap-on or a Mac box.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat that. I'm sorry, you're just not. I was telling Malcolm the other day because he was like asking questions. He was like, "So what? Like, is it really like that big of a difference?" I was like, "Well, first of all, it's not probably. They're made in America. That's the first difference.
Are they still
Yeah,
though?
Snap-on boxes
Get
are
confirmed.
assembled. I'll say assembled. I don't fucking know anything.
Ain't
past that.
harvesting those metals in America anymore,
Yeah.
bro.
But-
that jukebox you got, that right there is made in America.
Dude, they're definitely high quality. My box survived Hurricane Sandy.
It's a nicer box.
All right,
all right, there you
fucking completely submerged.
So would a Harbor Freight box.
No, that salt would have ate right through it.
Yeah,
Like that would have been
yeah,
a done
that's
deal.
true. The water from the Passaic River would have
Yeah.
melted it.
No. Yeah, I mean that's
Probably true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. But no, the new ones, the Icon ones or whatever from Harbor Freight, they seem pretty legit. But
dude, they're trying.
yeah, I mean you can finance them. You can get like
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like crazy
Shouldn't
shit.
have told me that.
We
No, I'm just
saw
kidding.
we stopped by like Harbor Freight's big ass thing at SEMA last year. It was like way too big of an area. We are like, okay. It was like a store.
They had a display booth at SEMA?
basically like you're walking to a store. Yeah.
Sick.
And then he's like trying to sell Chris on the box. And I'm like, come on, Chris. You can get those
US
SEMA
General,
prices.
baby.
yeah, that's the
literally.
brand. What's
Yeah,
Icon?
US General.
Icon is a different brand that's at Harbor Freight. So it's Icon and US General. US General is still the same shit. Like,
Speaking of Facebook groups, dude, and like how the older people, there's another Facebook group called like Harbor Freight Hacks. That one's a good one.
oh,
that's
yeah.
an entertaining
I
one.
heard
dude.
about that one from him. It's pretty fucking.
That one's
that's
funny. You
pretty
joined
good.
it? You checked it out?
No, but I should right now. Honestly.
You probably got recommended it because all our phones are listening.
Yeah.
Like the bike thing's been on pause, but now that we're talking about it, here we go again. Like it's gonna be all over my Instagram, and I'm just gonna be sending Frankie reels
That
again.
Facebook group though sounded like it would be extremely helpful because they get like buy shit from Harbor Freight and then tell you like how you can use it for different things and convert it and all this shit.
This guy, they always, one thing they love doing is chopping the shit, like the carts, to like take the top of it, they'll chop it.
Yes.
Put it on something.
I'm joining this group because I feel like I could use this.
Hell yeah. I just sold Frankie on some. There we go.
Got another follower.
What is it called? Harbor Freight Hacks.
Sure. If you type that in, I'm sure it'll come up. And anybody else who's listening, go join that. Like, I definitely.
Tool Hacks.
Sure. And then they'll tell you, they love them cup holder things. They'll put that shit around the shop and just be like, yeah, I could fit a fucking Stanley Cup in here. Now my wife doesn't have to make me hold it. Like,
What are your tools like at work?
I just use a spray gun, dude.
That's it. It's just
I was
Spray
about
gun
to-
and a sander. That's it.
okay. What about the spray gun? Like, what kind of spray gun is it? Do you have your gun or is it just like what's at the shop?
Well, I guess they're the shop's guns. But,
Okay.
I mean, they're gas.
You know how like people have like super
Yeah, I
expensive.
didn't buy
what's
them.
that?
I
was
What's
gonna
that
ask you.
Shop bought
brand?
'em. I have an Awada.
You want?
What in
Oh
LPH,
dang!
LPH 400.
Oh yeah, that's one of the that's the one.
I have
I was
the orange cap for base, and then there's a silver cap for the clear gun.
What's the difference?
I think it's the atomization of the fucking paint.
Really?
Yeah, it flows better for the clear. Like the silver cap has something about the holes. Or
Okay. That's crazy. How did you know what that was?
Because an Iwata is like one of those
they're
expensive
cool.
ones.
They're like a Wada. It's like if you're like a Wada, you don't like Sada, and if you like Sada, you don't like a Wada.
And then what's
these brands?
There's another one.
I have a Devilibus, so I have a Devilibus gun too. No,
Yeah.
is it
Crazy
Devilibus?
names.
Devilibus. I have a rep of one of these.
I have a Techna. That's what I have. I use a Techna because we shoot waterborne painted work,
Okay.
so it's a little bit different than just
What's waterborne?
Like water
Water-based?
It's water-based paint versus like more of a solvent-based paint. It's
Yeah.
more like eco-friendly.
What do you use
it's
that
like the
on?
shit. It's not. It's the comparison to like your fucking wall paint in a sense. It's like
Yeah.
a late. Well, I guess that one's not latex.
I guess it depends on what you buy.
This one's weird because you could use it as a solvent line, but you put some shit in it to make it water, and then it's eco-friendly.
What? Oh, and it's like it gives you a good finish, just like a normal automotive paint.
Yeah,
would?
it's pretty rad. You could be an idiot and spray that shit.
Oh, really?
I thought debatable, but
Hold on.
I thought it was like the opposite. Like water is harder to really get to look good, or is it?
some water systems you just blast 2 coats on and you just get out of there,
Okay.
which is wild.
Yeah.
But mine's like a 2-3 coat system.
Okay.
I am remembering.
And then we
the
have blowers,
fuck out
blowers
of
in the
that.
booth too. So after that, you turn these blowers on and
It heats it up.
it blows air. It's consistent air. It's like wall paint. You know how like in a room, if you put a fan in the room, your wall paint will dry a little.
Yeah.
But it's
quicker.
like dustless air that's coming in there
I wouldn't
cycling.
say fucking dustless.
No. I mean, like the idea would be.
Yeah, dude, there's dust everywhere.
It's like cycling
That's so
the
crazy,
air
though,
by to make it cure faster.
So it's like an 85-degree air. So these blower systems, and they just blow all this air onto your paint, and it
Is it worth it to blow that in
Fuck
there,
yeah,
even
dude.
though? Like,
absolutely it
what
dries,
did you
dries
want to
your
do?
paint.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna take
contaminants and
forever.
everything.
Yeah, but in theory, all your shit should be clean.
Okay.
It should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that you said in theory,
In theory, bro.
because
Yeah.
like all the
Allegedly-
shit that I'm painting, dude. There's a fucking little pink.
I'd still get them, dude. You can't get them all.
The best
know,
is when you
but-
finish a whole paint job and you walk over and there's a fly just fucking like.
Yeah, dude. I pulled a stink bug out of something earlier.
Oh my god,
Dude, that's a big.
When I painted my car, there's a gnat in the roof. I just blasted him in there. I was
Dude,
like, "You're
yeah.
gonna fly in. You're staying."
Yeah, it's kind of sick though. You have a little.
Yeah, dude, he's in it.
Yeah, you have a
It was on the
creature in your
roof. It
paint.
was like on the side. It was alright.
Yeah.
I like the whole painting thing right now has been a big part of what I've been doing lately. Just because in my opinion, it's fun. I'm sure at first, I'm sure hopefully today you still find some fun in it. But
Oh, it's fun. I just paint bumpers all day, cars.
yeah, I mean, you
just solid
literally.
colors.
Malcolm said you weren't even looking at the fucking thing before. So, but you really wouldn't have to if you've
guys-
done it like a gajillion times.
You guys
Like-
got to do yourself a favor and follow Ed is Peachy on Instagram, and you'll understand what he means by that. But
like. I'm sure Ed could fucking go like this right now and tell you and show you how fast you
that's-
should be laying a coat down.
That's like Instagram magic.
Yeah.
Just being a fucking a goofball, bro.
he's always putting 110%.
110. Always.
But you do paint a lot of cars.
Yeah, no, I paint a lot of cars.
How many cars? How many cars do you think you paint in a year?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
You ever?
I don't know.
You
It,
ever
it
think about
depends
this?
too, because you got to think like a job could be just a bumper job,
Yeah.
right? So I can line up 3 different colors in the booth. It's 3 different bumpers.
Yeah.
So that's 3 in that day. Like today, I painted 2. I painted
Yeah.
BMW and like some Audi bumper.
And are you the only painter there?
Yeah.
Okay. So they pretty much rely on you.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's some good job security, I would say.
You be
Like
you're
the only painter there.
when you work in a body shop let's say you're a painter, you're taking down the gun like after and making sure everything's clean.
I should, but I don't. My boss yells at me all the time.
So you're popping some acetone in the gun and you're spraying it through.
I clean it out pretty crudely.
Yo, that's what I do if I have a lot of jobs lined up.
My man yells at me all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? He's like, you're making me buff shit. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. It's me not cleaning the shit.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong, dude. Because that little bit, like some days, if I don't clean the gun like super duper good, like I'll know.
No, you should. Like my clear gun's tits.
Yeah.
The
So,
other
like-
ones,
So what actually happens when he's saying he's got to buff it? Like what does it look like? Like
oh, dude, there's just some dirt nibs here and there.
Okay.
But it's just like,
Yeah.
is it like a fucking 2001 Corolla
Yeah.
no one cares about? Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it like a really nice fucking Audi?
55,
And we get really
whatever.
nice cars all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think you're thinking of like orange peel.
I was making sure
orange
that
peels.
that wasn't.
Nah, so dirt nibs is just like little dirts in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
Like,
causes orange?
That was my next question.
Yeah.
You fucking slut.
Now that we're having this
I think
conversation,
it could be the fact you put your base coat on like shit. So
Okay.
your base coat could be. So you got to think everything's like layers. So when you spray shit, it turns into like this, and then sometimes you could be open up layers like this. But then when you sand and everything, and you want them tighter.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain
It's
it.
like
You want everything.
blending it
Yeah.
kind of or mix. Yeah.
It's like when you sand something with orange peel, maybe like how it's all cratery. You don't want
It's
it
like
to
your
look
prep.
like that?
Your prep could suck.
Yeah.
So when you first prep it, if it's not nice and smooth with like nice high grits,
Is our prep okay when we send you cars?
no, never.
Okay. I just wanted to.
It's okay. It's
I
okay
just
for
wanna
what it
hear that.
is, but like.
I feel like
I take my time.
I'm
man.
gonna resand it. You guys all the time like, yo, I'm gonna prep it for you. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
He's like, I
I
don't give a
knew
fuck. I'm
I-
charging you the same amount.
Yeah, I'm going to redo it.
as soon as you said how is our prep, I was like, oh, dude, I know. I feel like I'm getting to know
No,
Ed
it's
right
okay.
now.
It's
He's gonna
okay.
say,
No, I wanted him to say that.
It's like if you bring Ethan a diff to weld, and you're like, yeah, I cleaned it with brake clean, and
Yeah,
then he's
but
like, I can't fucking weld this.
Yeah, and then Ethan will no matter what, Ethan will be like, make sure you prep it, and then after we prep it, he'll still do it. It's the opposite. Ed's like, don't bother. Ethan's
Just
like,
don't do
do
it.
everything.
Because I'd rather just do, because then you're in control. You know. Okay.
I know what my paint job's gonna look like because I fucking prepped it.
Yeah.
If you prepped it and just like go for it, I'm like, okay.
And then I see
And then-
something.
and then I give it back to you and it looks like shit, and you're like, what? Why does it look like shit? I'm like,
Yeah.
because you fucking prepped it.
Well, I didn't prep it. So,
yeah, I didn't do that, so I always prep it.
Yeah.
But you guys always give me fiberglass, which always sucks.
Well, yeah. I mean, no one.
You don't like painting fiberglass?
It's not that. It's just like your result afterwards. Fiberglass is just wavy and just looks like shit.
Unless you like.
yeah.
So you have in your head like, yo, I'm gonna get a tight ass paint job, and then you look at it and you're like, that's looks like shit, and be like, that's what you fucking gave me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Fortunately, a lot of my a lot of my clientele are drift people, so it's like maybe that wouldn't matter
You guys
as
don't.
much.
You guys don't care as much because you're just gonna smack it into a wall.
But now
Yeah.
people I feel like care about it.
I mean, we've cared
no,
the whole time.
Yeah, I
we've gone
fix
to
some
him.
shit. When there's some bad shit on it, I'll fix it. But I'm like, dude, it's gonna be
But,
a
like,
little wavy. You know what I
He's-
mean?
He's doing Front Street and our cars. So, and he says we don't care, but like, you know that we care.
I'm
but-
over exaggerating
I
to
know,
a degree.
no, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm trying to explain to people like your idea of bad quality is not really.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
still,
no,
us,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
it's still top
Yeah,
notch,
yeah,
dude.
I understand.
Yeah, because we've gone to other painters and you know it's
I'm
like,
gonna do
bro.
my best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best. There's like huge cracks or like it's
Yeah.
fiberglass. It's just not perfect.
Drifters are weird because it's like it's hard to explain. Like if there's a crack in the fiberglass or something and I dropped it off like that and then I get it back and it's still a crack but it's painted over, I'm probably
okay.
not gonna say anything.
I'm cool.
I'm gonna be like,
cool.
well, whatever.
Well, there's difference between cracks and like sometimes you get like a spider cracks, you know, like you hit it
Yeah.
and then the shit just travels.
Yeah.
And then you don't see it. And then as soon as you put paint over it, it's just like, you're like, oh.
The only way to make fiberglass
Yeah.
look good is literally redesign the fiberglass
Dude,
and block it or whatever.
All those cars that you see on the internet that are like fucking beautiful. There's so much body work done
Yeah.
to all those fiberglass parts.
I mean, what's his face?
And you guys are gonna slide them. You're
Yeah, so we don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. Other people, Chris Kachese, I'm calling him out. He might listen to this. That motherfucker blocked all his arrow.
Chris Cheeser?
Yeah.
It probably
Yo,
look-
sickest
probably look good.
BMW
It looks great. His car's
E36.
immaculate, but like, he doesn't drift it now. Probably
I was
because
gonna say, does he
does.
probably
slide
it's
it?
too clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like once a year.
He does.
Why would
drift,
you want
but-
to? You know?
Yeah, but like I always tell him every time I see him, I'm like, dude, stop making this car so clean, man. Like, we just want to see you drift it.
It looks awesome though. You gotta see.
The car is awesome.
And he puts in a lot of work to make it look awesome. So
Yeah. But like there's blocking the whole, basically trying to get all those waves
That's
out.
what it is.
Yeah.
You just block sand at big block.
It's so crazy though, like to do
Yeah.
all that work.
Because that fiberglass, now that you say it, when
It's
we
just
When they
say
always
pop out of the
wavy.
mold, it's just as wiggly. You can't get them perfect.
Yeah. What we do have to ask you about is, you ever heard of the brand KBD?
No.
Okay, so they make like
If I did, probably still no.
flexible rubbery
Oh, okay, cool.
body kits. So has anyone ever brought something like that?
No.
to you? Okay. Fuck.
damn, no, I was gonna say
wanted to
like
see-
it
Probably like
sounds
a
like Ed is.
different-
You said Ed is only painting Faction and Front Street and
I mean, he does other cars.
And
but
other cars.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
do a bunch of shit.
yeah, but
People buy these because they're really cheap,
Yeah.
and they get them out of a box that's like this big, and
well, no, they're buying it for a multitude of
they
other
like
reasons.
open
like
them and they just like warm them in the sun, and then they become like their shape. It's like a chia pet. But anyway, so
What's it made out of?
I guess
the thing is, like, I don't know what
rubber.
Dude, someone brought a bumper to our shop once, and it was just folded, dude.
That's
It was
it.
just folded. He was
That's
He's
how
like,
it is.
paint this. And I went, absolutely not.
Okay, good. Sorry, I wanted to see what your
I was like, when
reaction
you open this is going to look like shit.
Yeah.
It was folded. It was just a normal.
That's KVD, dude.
It was just a normal like aftermarket
Yep,
bumper.
that's
okay.
it.
I thought you meant it was like some
No, that's it.
fancy
No,
flexible. Oh
it's
yeah, no,
not.
That's it.
no,
That's the
that,
one.
yeah, that doesn't work.
So what happens, I hear, is like the paint just flakes off of it, like because it's
Yeah.
I guess it's like I don't know.
I bet you because it's made as a bumper, then they prime it with whatever primer they have. Because when I sand it, I'm sanding their primer.
Okay.
So usually it's black, and then you sand the
People
black. You
were
know how it
saying, like,
dusts up.
people were saying like you got to add like an additive or some shit to
Of
paint.
Like a
adhesion
flex-
promoter,
an adhesion
some
promoter.
sort of.
Sure.
Flex
So that
additive.
might be like a raw product, which you have to prep some completely different.
Okay.
When you're laying paint on that though, that's when you're gonna get that like wavy, right? Like no matter what you do, that bumper, the material, it's always just gonna be.
I don't know.
Your final result is going to be as best as your starting point. If your starting point looks like shit, your final result is going to look like shit.
Yeah, damn.
So if your bumper's wiggly as shit, it's going to be. That's all body work though. It has nothing
Yeah.
to do with paint. You can make something wiggly as shit with a
But
solid
with a
paint
plastic
job.
bumper, like, I mean, I guess you could still do shit to it.
You cannot keep this motherfucker's company out of your mouth sometimes.
I mean, I
dude.
just want to know. I mean,
He's like, you
These
paint
two
them?
are. These two are. These
I mean, he
two are.
painted it and he
Is
didn't
he
paint
bigger
it.
than
He
me?
saw it and he went, no.
Is he bigger than me?
He's way bigger than us.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, he obviously doing
he's
well.
making way more money than we are.
1,000%.
Just for the record.
1,000%.
No, no. The,
Oh, they're talking about me. I was
No,
like, dude,
this-
who?
this body-
Really am I?
possibly. But,
Definitely
but this body kit company that we always roast.
I think that with how much so that crowd, right? They're gravitating to KBD because again, on paper, kind of makes sense. Our sport is a sport where you blow up
Yeah, you
bumpers
break shit.
and you break stuff, and then KBD is like not breakable. So on paper, it makes sense. On paper, you know what also makes sense for drifting? Wrapping the car.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up. Too.
But yet I feel like it's nice that people still have an appreciation for paint because no matter what you do, even like a bad paint job, I feel like still
I don't know
sometimes
if I
looks
agree with that.
better.
Though, wrapping the car for drifting.
It makes, but on paper, it makes sense.
Just don't crash.
Yeah, no.
He
fucking
always
get
says
better.
this shit, dude. Every time he's
But
like,
dude,
just don't
Ed
crash.
isn't the one drifting.
I
though.
know, but I'm like, Ed, that's not how it works. Like,
Yeah, everybody all the time is like, "Oh, how do you feel when they crash your cars that you paint?" I'm like, I don't care. They,
Bring 'em
they
back.
fucking paid me. I'm gonna paint your bumper now.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
he's like, just don't crash it. It's like,
Yeah, it's just
we're
just
gonna
don't
crash.
fucking crash it. Yeah, dude, Josh all the time rips his shit off. I'm like, oh,
They crash too much.
dude, I see his bumper just flinging. I'm like, I'm like, hours I just put into that. He wanted this two-tone when his car was this lavender, and I painted this two-tone, and then he just fucking exploded his bumper.
I think of you sometimes when I see that shit because I'm like, on one side it's like, yeah, you're getting paid for it, and
It hurts a little.
yeah, and they're breaking it often, but you're getting
I don't
paid
care
for it.
though. I really don't care. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
But it does hurt a little.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Because it's
I
like
spent some time.
Yeah, you put all the time into it, and then fucking Josh and Tom just destroy their shit.
Dude, once I painted a lip for my car, like a long time ago, and I ran that shit over. Demolished it, dude. I was like, are you kidding me? It was like a fucking $150 lip. I just
Yeah.
demolished it within 5 seconds.
That's amazing.
I was really upset.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I don't know, dude. For me though, going back to the rap thing, I remember thinking about this for a while, and I was like, I'd rather have scratched up paint than have wrap hanging off, and like ripped, and like you see underneath.
I feel like you don't really see that often though. Like
I
somebody
don't
who's
know,
wrapping
I've seen it on drift
a
cars.
car, it's like
It seems like paint's pretty durable, man.
Yeah, like I
like paint.
I also carry like blue tape and blue can of spray paint on
That's
me.
it. All you need is duct tape.
And
Yeah, dude.
that's probably the sad part is I feel like if I saw somebody like and they're gonna bring it back to me and on track I see that they're spray painting it black to match so it looks okay still, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna have to sand all that shit.
True.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
that's the worst. Sometimes you like bring me shit and like the doors are spray painted. I'm like, bro.
Wait,
You guys really haven't brought me that bad of shit though.
are you
I try
repairing
not
them
to.
for Frankie too? Like you fiberglass repair them?
Nah,
Small stuff,
shit,
definitely.
Small shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually I tell them anything fiberglass. I'm like, bro, that's on you.
Yeah, we
anything
usually
metal, I'll
fix
fix the metal.
fiberglass.
Because usually their doors are all messed up. I'm always like rounding Josh's door off or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I usually try
Oh,
to
like
yeah, whatever.
the radius of whatever
Yeah,
it is.
just rounding off, just like kind of filling it real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, just to make it
so
look
doesn't
better.
look like a dent, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you're literally doing your best.
Doing my best. But Josh is always cool like that. Josh has always been.
Yeah, Josh
Yeah,
is
Josh,
the homie.
Josh is never going to give you a
I
problem.
love talking
Never
to Josh,
once
man.
ever.
But Miyagi's car, that car was the red one, the Cressida.
I did a lot of work on that
Yeah,
one.
that
I did a lot of
one-
body work to those quarters and
Everything.
the doors.
Do you have a picture
And
of the roof, Malcolm?
Yeah, bring that
Oh no,
car
you're
up.
right. I did a lot of shit on that.
The hood.
On the
Remember
roof?
that?
What roof?
We put hood vents in it, and you had to mold them.
Oh, no, I don't remember. But
Yeah, it was crazy.
Right there to the right.
This
Two
was the
pictures to
most
right.
work I ever gave Ed to do on a car because I honestly, at this point, was going to kill myself if I had to work on this thing anymore. And then this is what he gave us.
And that shit
I was
is
like, holy
and that shit is flat. I need to reiterate that
I don't even like that.
that is such
You
a
don't even like it
Dude,
anymore?
how old was that?
I don't even like that.
Dude,
It's
that
crazy.
that was like what, 5 years ago?
That was 4, 3 or 4.
yeah.
What color here is the first? Like, where is
flames
your
are cool.
base? What was your color that you started with first? Here?
Well,
So it was the same color as the car.
the car, the red.
So the whole thing was red, and then I flaked out the roof. I actually like had to convince you to do it.
oh yeah.
I was like,
This
yeah,
was
look-
not Frankie's idea.
Well,
no.
no.
I was like, he wanted to do it. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it.
He brought it up first, and then Miyagi was like, hell yeah. But he was like worried about money. And Ed's
I
like,
did that for practically nothing.
Ed basically
you
didn't charge
fucking
us.
saint. You.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to do a roof.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Another detail. You see the gold? That's. What do you call that?
Gold leaf, right?
That's
Yeah.
leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Who
like
the fuck does
that's
that?
Like variegated leaves and shit in there.
This is some chopper shit. On
Yeah,
the
that's
roof.
honestly
It's
fire.
got some other
Like,
cool little-
What the fuck?
It could have been. I don't know.
I love the outline around the sunroof. Like that little gap.
Yeah, I think because
Because it flows
I think I
into
just
the-
didn't want to paint towards it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But then.
But then it all kind of flows.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did, dude.
No, I actually I like how it looks like that.
I like
don't
the
know why.
side. The side has these bubbles things on it, and then
God
there's like
damn.
a,
Oh,
yeah, go
there's
down.
like a dagger thing.
Yeah, that.
part. That part's cool.
My favorite part about this car too is how the body is darker than the roof because I guess you put the flake in it.
Yeah, there's
So
like a ton of like House of Color, like really really fine.
So it's like
Like,
see how that
Jesus.
color difference from the
Yeah,
body
actually,
to the,
I never really noticed
It had a
that.
good break off line because does
Yeah,
it have
the
that has an
overfender.
overquarter?
yeah. right there. Dude, it came out so
Dude, that
so
car
much
is
sicker
so
than we
hard,
thought.
dude. That thing
Yeah.
is sitting in a
Yeah,
garage.
I remember. I did a lot of work on that one.
Oh yeah, because we put
Yeah.
overs on that. Dude, you should have seen under the overs.
It
That
looks-
car is
oh, it
mangled.
looks bad. It looks-
mangled. Yeah,
Oh god.
we did our
It was
best.
it was a
but-
pretty color too.
Yeah, we did our best, but it was like, and I remember picking the color. I just came over. You put some colors on it, and we are like,
That one. That's always the best,
Damn,
bro.
dude,
Don't
that
think
car-
about it too much. Just fucking
Yeah.
pick it.
That car was say, yo, drifting photo.
I'm
Because-
glad we got these photos though.
Yeah, dude, look at that thing. That car is sitting in a garage gathering dust. Miyagi, what are we doing,
and possibly
dude?
mold. And possibly mold.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely mold.
It's so sad, but
was cool.
It's a fun car.
That car made it around the internet a little bit.
Yeah,
'Cause
it was cool, man.
It was a
That roof is
Just
crazy.
looks crazy. But yeah, that was one of the first time I didn't have as crazy of an appreciation for how much work went into that until I
yeah.
found out like
Dude, there's
how
a lot
much
of work into that.
Yeah.
and it's
Yo, Malcolm, bring up one of Carl's.
it's a long
jobs.
no, not right now. It's not, you know, not in front of Ed.
Yeah. Chill.
But like it is a shitload of work, dude. Like
could imagine.
layering it
Even
and
when
then
you sent me what you did, I was like,
that shit took me so long.
I was like, I can't
dude.
believe Carl did this shit.
It took me so long, dude.
Because-
What'd you
and
do? No, pull up Carl's.
I did like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little.
Pull that shit up.
I did
I
a
wanna see
little
that shit.
like. Do I have anything? I send you some.
You might find it in the group chat too,
oh wait,
Malcolm,
I
if you
might.
want.
I kind of had to clear my phone out because I went to a drift event and
Stop
I wanted to
capping.
take pictures.
You have
I
it.
did.
Dude, my phone's always full.
He basically.
Why is
it's
that?
shit
Because I have a
Apple
fucking
is a
million
scam.
pictures of
Apple is a
of my
scam, bro.
kid and fucking art.
and
I have
just random
I have
pieces
like
of cars.
8 pictures of the same gas tank. I'm like, well, I need to keep them all.
But how many? So does the chopper work outweigh the car
Fuck
work?
yeah, I like them way more.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of tanks.
Yeah.
How
Just
do you
bikes.
not run out of ideas for that shit?
Just people come to you and they want this. Okay. It's easier that way.
Yeah, but the striping and everything, like what the fuck?
Aha.
Like
See,
I
he
f-
doesn't have any.
He doesn't have.
I'm gonna find some.
he's
I'm
like,
gonna
I
find some.
don't
I'm
know
gonna find some. I'm gonna
I don't
find
have
some.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna find
you
some.
know you have it. Shut
I
the
will.
fuck
I'll
up.
find some. Because I want.
right.
I want to. It doesn't look that great, but I tried.
But I want him to see it
Why,
and then
try
maybe
it.
give
Trying's
you
great.
pointers
Yeah.
or something.
I wanna learn.
You tried. Most people
I
don't
gotta
even fucking try.
I gotta work on the. That's why the
You
smoothness
should
of
have
the
seen my
roof,
first shit, dude. It was awful.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, that to me was awful.
Okay,
What?
You need
Yeah,
to
dude,
stop.
because
Yo.
it's just like the level you get, you just get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
your old shit's old shit. I mean, it doesn't suck, but to me, it's just like
Yeah.
it could have been better.
Dude, people would see that roof at
Yeah, but
drift
it-
events and be like, "What the fuck?"
It doesn't look like something that should be on a drift
Exactly.
car.
It is
'cause of
nice.
The
It is
level
super
of
sparkly.
quality.
Yeah,
It is a really good. It's really good. It's
for
just-
for a drift car, that shit
Yeah,
is
for sure.
crazy. And then everyone would be like, "Please don't flip this fucking car, Miyagi." Like
crash it.
that would be the most like crashing. Fine, don't flip it. That's all I care
Nah,
about.
it's just
like,
fucking. You just redo it.
So,
Here was like a low.
no, you gotta send it to Malcolm.
Oh wait, sorry.
No, I saw it. Yeah, that's cool. What's wrong with that?
Oh, it wasn't like flat and even and shit. Like so, I was just
dude,
it's
my
like
first shit's
2-dimensional,
awful.
very like.
It's awful.
Yeah,
I have like a little graveyard of old art. It's like in this bucket, and I kept it all. It's terrible.
send it to Malcolm.
I am.
Because I want to
am.
explain. I want to ask some questions on this shit because I don't know how the fuck any of this is done.
It was. I'm trying to find the one of the blue because
That
when
was
you
a messed up one, right?
that was the one I messed up. So when I was layering it the first time on my valve covers, because I did like some sort of octagonal type of fucking design as well, it like peeled off, and I was like, "Why did it do that?" And I think
Probably
it's
just didn't
because of
prep
the
it right.
prep. And then after that, I was like, "Okay, now I'm gonna fucking
Your
really
paint
get
job's
in here."
always about your prep work.
Prep work.
So I
all
was
day.
a prepper for like 6 years before I was even like a painter.
That's
I was
Really?
a full-time prepper.
And that's
I
why
prep
you're
shit
good.
every fucking day. That's all I did is just sand shit.
Yeah.
So I sanded it all for this dude, and this dude's been painting for like 30 years.
That's like
And he's taught me a bunch of shit.
yeah. That's
So,
that's
like-
the proper way to apprentice and like really learn how to do
Yeah.
something. So
So I was painting here and there, but he was the full-time painter, and I was just prepping
And
every single day.
or Facebook Messenger, email.
Malcolm W.
So where was that at? Like,
Same place.
oh, same place.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I worked at somewhere for a while, and then I worked with my boss. And then I told him, if you ever quit and open up your own place, I'll come. And I did.
Oh,
So I was his first
And I
employee, and
fucking
I've been there ever since.
holy shit, dude! I didn't.
Yeah,
know
I've
that.
known my boss since I've been 18.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's kind of sick.
I've known him literally half my life almost.
yeah,
It's pretty wild.
that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have a lot of leniency at this place, so it makes
Yeah, dude.
yeah. You can
I mean,
clean up
the
shitty
leniency
cars.
isn't
None of
what
my-
it's all about. But
My
you know,
boss
it's
is the
bonus.
shit. I have no complaints.
Yeah,
Having a good boss,
Best guy ever.
that's sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm, you can relate, right?
Hello, you're a great guy, Frank.
All right, thanks, Malcolm. I just had to make sure.
Yeah, he was paid to say that.
They look at each other,
Has a gun to his head.
blink twice.
You're really good. Yes.
Yeah, no, that hearing that your early stuff wasn't like great from the beginning.
Nah, dude, how could it be? I didn't know how to do it.
I mean, I feel like
I
nowadays
just fucking winged it.
people expect such a like a now with tools like YouTube and shit like that, everyone expects people to know shit like right off the rip.
It's because
but, like,
everyone thinks they're a fucking painter.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
like I'm not really like. I
But
just
how do you
have-
get into it? You know what I mean? It's just you just got to go for it.
You never wanted to like do your own thing. Ed's.
Oh, I would love to. I just
I mean, you
how much work?
Do.
How much work? Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
but
you kinda
well,
do.
yeah. Now that we just
It's
talked
like-
about
it's
how you
like
do
a
all
mix,
this
like-
work.
it's
yeah.
a solid mix. It's like
Yeah.
I have two jobs in a sense.
Yeah,
Damn.
because you basically do your own thing. You also paint random shit like
Yeah, I paint art.
yeah, mirrors, random things.
Yeah, found a mirror in the
rolling
garbage
trays,
yesterday.
shit like that.
Yeah, anything.
And you just paint over. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll paint some shit on it. don't care.
I do be
I
randomly.
really like art. That's all I've ever wanted to do is art, and it just so happens that like I can translate my art into something that like people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people want their bike painted, and I'm willing to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
to me, like a painter, you're dropping something off that you want to look Like, hey, I have this. I want it to look like this. And then you, as a painter, have the power to do that.
I have to interpret that shit.
You have the power to do that.
Usually when people come to me, they already seen all my stuff. So they know what I'm capable of.
Yeah, but it wasn't always like that.
No, it still blows my mind. People bring me shit.
What?
Yeah, dude. Who am I? I'm a no one. And they're just
What
like,
do
yo,
you
paint my
mean?
bike. Paint my beautiful bike I've been working so hard on.
Dude, I feel like,
That means they value your art.
yeah,
But it's just weird. They like trust you. You're like, you're going to do it. I'm like, if you say so.
yeah, I mean, that
know?
must be such a weird feeling too.
It's
like,
odd. For me, it's always been odd.
You're like the cherry on top right here. Like this project
I can
could
make
look
or
like,
break a bike.
Yeah, you can make this thing
Yeah,
look like
literally.
shit.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Not that you would ever do that, but
No, I could make her. So I painted this one bike that it was a replica of his dad's bike. The thing was the coolest thing ever.
Oh, wow.
So that was a super cool challenge.
Yeah.
That was
you had
rad.
to match it.
I had pictures. just like on the booth, and I sat there. It looks pretty
And
close.
it
I did
ha-
spray outs and everything. So
It
it
had
was
a flame job or something? Or is
yeah,
it, like,
it was a red bike with these like these regular flames on. You know the Easy Rider movie?
Hell yeah.
So you got the Captain America bike and then the flame bike.
Yeah.
So that bike had like the flame bike style.
Oh, wow.
That's what his dad said.
A little more flashy
yeah, I think it was the
type.
Billy bike. Make
Yeah.
the Billy bike.
Yeah.
So that's what he did.
That's cool, dude. So, I mean, that brings up something else. Like when people, like when we, okay, here's a good example. We brought Miyagi's car to you and we kind of were like, we know we want it to be red,
Yeah, you just pick your red and I'll paint it.
but you kind of do what you want to do. And that's what we did. That's what, I feel like that's what painters kind of want, right? They kind of want to do their own
Well,
thing.
something
with
like
a
your guys'
little
drift
guidance.
cars, they're easy.
Yeah.
They're not okay. Sorry,
But like
they're
the
not
roof-
easy.
The roof and everything like that.
Yeah, the roof
like,
was just. I literally convinced you. I was like, you let me do
Yeah.
the roof. I want to do a lowrider roof. Let me
Yeah.
just do it. And you're
But
like,
like-
I was like, dude, I'll do it for this much. And you're like, okay.
I knew Miyagi would want to do it. So
yeah,
And then I
what
just
you'd
did
be
it.
you'd be
I
crazy.
didn't ask anything. I just did it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask anything. But
you
I was
get-
like, well, I hope you fucking like it. If not, well, it's done.
But
Did
see,
you
that's
get
that's the
more-
kind of person Miyagi is, though. Like he's like, oh, Ed wants to do some crazy shit on my roof, like a lowrider car. Yeah,
I just
do
try
it.
not to disappoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was
Dude,
all
I-
reds. So
Yeah.
You know what
was
he
all in
did
the
say? I think he
family.
mentioned flames.
He did.
He mentioned
And then
flames.
I have a helmet that his helmet matches.
He
He
literally
did
Yeah.
like one thing.
Yeah. He's like,
some
he's like,
flames
yeah,
would
put
be
some
dope.
flames in it.
That's how people do it, dude. They're just like, yo, I kind of want this, and
Yeah.
I want in the red family. I'm like, all right.
You ever
And
get
I just
people
send
that
them
are like, I need this.
Oh, like
no,
super
I've never
specific.
had. Not yet.
I'm trying to warn people on this podcast. Painters do not want that. Like artists do not want that shit.
Yeah, most people just let me go,
Yeah.
which is super cool. I've never had anyone that's like,
Because
well,
that's some shit I
sometimes.
would do to someone. So I know that you shouldn't do that.
Like, is there any time where you're like, fuck, like this person was pretty dissatisfied, like with what I
Ooh, I don't
did
know.
for them, like my vision for
I
them?
hope not.
That would suck.
That makes me think you haven't experienced
That'd make me
don't think I
like,
did.
damn, like I guess my work wasn't like good enough for that person, so I got to like up it. That's what I
I
would
was trying to put out the
personally do.
best quality shit I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had anyone complain
That's good.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
unless
trying
they
to-
just fucking hate their shit and they haven't told me.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm
yeah,
trying to
dude.
think of that too. Like I'm relating it to the shop right now.
I'm trying to
too.
think. This is probably something I've fucking done.
Yeah. I mean,
That
I mean,
is
there, I mean,
something
there has to be,
Some-
but it
there
doesn't
has to
have
be.
to be like.
some people don't want to
harped upon.
talk about it. You know,
Yeah.
they just want to be like, oh, I don't really like this. Well, I'm gonna
I've
go
never,
tell all my
I've
friends.
never had anyone
No, you would know.
because I send pictures like during. So I'll send you pictures as I'm taping it and
Oh,
shit like
yeah,
that.
dude. You're-
I'm like,
you're-
do you like this? And then just I've still never had anyone say no.
Like even as you're like giving
Yeah,
them
'cause I
options.
just feel like when you come to me, you know what you're coming.
You're
to me
trusting
for, you know what
the
I mean? You saw my
process.
portfolio in a sense.
Yeah.
like this is what I could produce. So that's
Yeah.
what you're looking for. Because you go to a niche dude, you know what I mean? Like his flames. Everyone has different flames. Like
Yeah.
if you do flames, they're gonna be different than mine.
Totally.
yeah, I did notice that too. Everyone does have different flames.
different flames.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
But I mean, that you said it best. Like we see the portfolio. I feel like as a consumer, as
you
a
would just
customer,
go to
like,
someone else.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
would. Yeah,
Yeah.
why wouldn't I have just gone somewhere? Why am I going to go to you and then talk shit about you? Because
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
picked
come here to
you?
get some drift shit. I'm not gonna go to Jiffy Lube and be like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I listen to this podcast called the Fast Life Podcast. It's like a more like a Dyna podcast or like a bagger shit.
Sure.
But he paints. So that guy paints. So all the time, like every week, I'm listening to this dude talk about paint work and shit like that. So I'm getting like a good, I don't know, like experience through his
like a saturation.
of like
Yeah.
the shit they go through and everything like that. Because he does like only bikes.
Sure.
So he does like flame shit, all that stuff. He has his own style, stuff like that. But he'll always be like, yeah, dude, some people will hit me up. They'll be like, can you paint my shit like this? And it's like someone else's fucking Instagram page?
Oh, I've had that. So people send me stuff like, you do this. I'm like, I could do something like that. I said, I'm not doing that.
Or you
that's
could
some
just
other
go
guy's
to
work.
that guy.
I'm not gonna copy that guy's shit.
Yeah, he's like, or you could just go to that guy.
Most of those Dynabikes, they have like a style, dude.
Yeah,
so
like
it's really hard to like
the panel style thing.
Yeah, how do you
always-
not? Everything's
yeah.
it's kind of the same. I try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
just-
yeah, your shit's more chopper, like just the
Kind of, yeah.
for sure.
I like lowridery. It's like lowridery 70s style like mixture.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, yeah, that's
kind of what I
sick.
like the 70s chopper stuff, lowrider stuff.
Yeah,
So I try to
Shiny.
make simple, like less is always more in my opinion.
yeah.
Try to just keep it clean.
Sparkly. Like,
It
yeah,
doesn't have to be sparkly. It's just like everybody likes the flake shit. I don't like the flake.
No,
It's also a whole other process of flake. It's like a whole other fucking paint job.
There is a line, like there's a line, but I mean, I don't know. I'm picturing like that 70s bike, and like I think of like Moon Eyes. Like
Yeah.
I'm like the moon.
No, so all the sparkly shit's cool.
Yeah, but within I don't know. There's like a
I feel like it's the size of the fucking flake that
yeah,
matters.
like if there's a fucking if it's just too much, I'm like, God
if
damn,
it's,
it looks like I just
big
dropped the
and
jar of glitter on that
ridiculous,
thing.
Then I'm like, okay. But if it's like real, it's like almost metallic. It's like, I
Yes.
think it's
So
better.
this one dude showed me some shit, and it's like you spray like a 50-50 flake. So like you spray big flake, and then you get really small one because then it fills in all the holes, like the.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? If you stack
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it fills in. It's so it looks even cooler.
Dang, so it probably looks like
Yeah.
a prism type of fucking.
It's just if it seems more covered. It's like covered more with less flake. Because
Yeah.
like you said, look, you get the big ass flake starts looking like a bass boat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It has
yeah.
a different sparkle to it.
and it kind of looks cheesy.
Like,
yeah.
like
bass
that,
boat.
that Miyagi thing, they were very small.
That's what I was thinking of this whole
so,
time.
So it wasn't like overly fucking like a bass boat. It was
Yeah.
just very fine.
but
Yeah.
then what's the stuff where it's like a circle? That's plating, or that's like leaf.
Oh, they had the leafing, and then
That's
this
leafing?
shit that looks like a fire truck.
Oh yeah. Can you walk
Just,
me
like,
through this?
kinda-
I'm sorry to
The
make
dude-
you do this.
Dude,
I
I'm not even
saw-
that great at it. I try to
saw a
stay away
video.
from
Well,
it.
you at least know how the process is.
Yeah,
right?
it's like you put a glue down, and you got to wait until that glue is like at a perfect tackiness where you could like rub your finger on it and it squeaks, and then you put your leaf down, and then you press it down, and then you spin it with like a high grit like sandpaper. I'm awful at it.
Shit.
People ask for it. I'm like, how about no?
that is a crazy. Look at Carlson
That's
trying to
so
figure out how that
fucking
works.
weird. I had no idea that's even how that worked.
I didn't either.
I was like,
You know what I thought?
I thought it was a fucking
A piece of tinfoil.
No, it's like legit glue, and then like you stack a leaf on the glue, and then you spin it. My
Yeah.
buddy AD pinstriping, he's fucking awesome.
I
at it.
thought-
he's tried to teach me to. I just can't do it.
I thought
dude.
that tool
It
had
looks-
like
it just
some
looks
sort
awful.
of rotary maybe, and then when you were going
No, when
like
they put it
that-
on a screw gun, it's just so you don't have to fucking sit there and do it by hand.
you
So they
did-
just put it on a gun and go. Bzzz.
You did it to Miyagi's car though. It looked pretty decent.
No, I use variegated leaf.
Okay,
so
so
that's a
what is
leaf
that?
with like other like metals mixed in, so it looks all like blue and greens and shit. That's
okay.
cool.
How do you? But then like when you clear it, like
You
what?
clear over it. It's glue. It's just gluing. It's like a fire truck. You know, fire trucks have.
But then the leaf, like
yeah, the clear just goes right over it.
Yeah, if you feel it, you can feel it like being it's raised and everything, right? Like it's another.
no,
layer.
by
Once
the
you
time
clear it, yeah, but then I sand it all again, and,
And
then I
then you try to
re-clear
make
it.
it
So you
smooth.
bury that shit.
flow
see.
coat over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still confused, but
Yeah, that shit.
okay.
That shit
Oh, AD,
is
there you
sick.
go. Yeah, he's fucking awesome at it.
So like, okay,
He's tried to teach me. I suck.
I'm fucking retarded. Can you walk me through this again? So like that gold part is that an item that is on top of the paint, or is that just like?
go to my page there, and then there's one like somewhere. That's the bike I was talking about.
Ooh,
Yeah, that thing was.
Jesus,
damn.
was cool.
dude, not a ridge on that motherfucker.
That bike's beautiful.
Look at that. Look
That's
at
like my favorite bike.
Look at the gloss. Look at
I've
the
ever
gloss. You
done.
see the paint. That shit ain't not ridged nowhere.
Anyway,
God damn it.
You might have to keep going down further.
Yeah, ass.
T-Sport.
Dude, tons of cool shit on here. You get a lot of cool work, dude.
Yeah, helmets too.
You're not mad about it. Oh.
You're not mad about it.
I'm trying to think.
little
I think
devil.
Did you do Joe Ianno's bike too?
keep
Or
going.
think
a
so.
little
Did he
more.
do Joe's?
That one. Try that one.
He did his car too, JZX.
Nope. I lied to you.
what is it? What is
Bold
that?
face lie. I was trying to. There's a video of me laying down some leaf. I just don't remember what fucking
That little
video it
devil
was.
dude? I
Maybe
don't
go back
know,
up.
man.
Up. Try that one. The one with yes, sir. There you go. So it's a glue down in between there, and then you lay the leaf down,
Oh.
and then it pulls up. And now that's
And then you take it off.
Yeah, that's glued on, and then
So
you make a clean, crisp edge with that. And
So you're just putting the patterns like
Whoa,
transferring
dude,
over.
I want to fucking try that.
and then that's all your leafing right there.
Yeah, Carl, you gotta try this shit out.
That's my
Relax.
That's my cat.
Take it easy. I'm gonna try it in my quiet. I'm not doing this for you. I just want to learn how
And
to
that's
do it
before
really
the
quick.
clear, obviously.
Yeah, it's before the clear, and then you clear over that shit. But yeah, if you see how it's shiny, so
Yeah.
you have to put the gild down, and then you wait a certain amount of time for
And
it
then
to
you
dry.
just take it off.
Oh, that
Yeah.
looks so fucking fun, dude.
Just YouTube that shit.
Yeah.
Someone on YouTube will teach you.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dude,
man.
that totally looks like I know exactly what I want to do with that.
That little devil you drew. That Malcolm, bring that little devil up. Oh shit, my bad. Dude, I wanna. You better trademark that bitch because
The little
I don't
that's little
think-
hot
I
stuff,
don't-
dude.
I
That's
don't
just
think you
an
can-
old
I don't
tattoo.
think you
Oh, it
can-
is.
Yeah, dude, those are little tattoo dudes.
Yeah,
That's
I
hot
love
stuff. It
that
used to be
guy,
an old
man.
comic book,
Okay,
and then it just translated. I think I have one.
you should get one
Yeah,
on
look.
your.
I got one.
dude, I like that guy.
Damn, yeah, I want to get one too, maybe.
I drew the boots and the hat on that guy though.
That's nice.
I'll take
So you
credit
just
for that.
so you just make art.
I just make
random.
art, dude.
Yeah,
I love art,
dude.
Well-
if you next time you do some shit like that, let me know. I'll buy it.
Would
I
your
got, I got
art,
a big ass mirror I'm doing.
If it's a painting, like a mirror, maybe.
dude?
big
Those
mirror,
swords, I want one. I like that kind of shit.
Now the
man.
only thing I'm not gonna be able to use is a fucking, what do you call it? A rolling fucking.
Rolling tray.
Yeah, I can't,
I haven't made
I'll
one
have
of those
no
in a
use-
while.
I have no
What?
use for that.
Wait,
Carl,
what
though.
rolling tray?
He used to always make rolling trays,
Yeah.
That's fire.
which Carl would love. But
I would definitely roll tobacco on it.
like those little guys right there. Oh, I gotta look
Yeah,
at
the
your
little,
page.
the little hot stuff dudes. Yeah, those are cool.
That's cool.
They're my favorite. The paint. They always just look so cool, you know.
Yeah.
So you're that genre. That's American traditional type. What would
guess,
you call
yeah.
it?
Yeah, a lot of
traditional-
your stuff is kind of
traditional-
American.
It's very like tattooy,
Yeah.
motorcycle-y.
But I feel like
That's
it
what I
gets
grew up with.
You get influence from a bunch of shit, so it's kind of cool. Like the colors are.
Yeah.
You got to be taking influence from somewhere. Where you
I don't know.
you just be like.
That is a good question.
Actually, that is a great. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way I grew up. I've just been around a culture my whole life.
that.
I've been on a motorcycle. Like my dad, when I was a little kid, just put me on the tank, and he always used to bring me to motorcycle shows and shit,
So you just be looking
and then
around,
car shows and just everything.
Yeah.
taking it
And then my
in.
dad has tattoos and stuff, and
Yeah, you basically grew up in it.
yeah, he was in a motorcycle club for a little bit too, and like
Yeah.
I grew up around all this stuff.
My dad liked cars, but wasn't ever like there wasn't like a focus on something. So like you probably experienced that, and like now you paint and shit. Like you make art because of
Yeah, I've just always drew and painted and stuff.
yeah.
Those things as a kid too, all those like chopper shows on TV. I was like, yo, it's cool. And I've always gravitated towards the art of the stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the bikes paint, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
So you've been drawing forever.
Yeah, dude, my whole life.
Okay.
Art is life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. Because I was going to ask you, like, how'd you get into painting? But if you've been drawing your whole
No,
life.
I have paintings on there too, like
Yeah.
actual just regular paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really like art. It's just like that and riding my bicycle. You know what I mean? Those two things. When
Yeah.
you do it, you're doing it. You're not doing anything else.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
kinda
worrying
like-
about anything else. You're not doing anything else. You're there. Put on some good music and like zone the world out for a little bit.
Yo, that's probably yeah.
We need more of that these days.
Chat, clip that.
Same thing. Like riding my bicycle is like my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
How long you been riding bikes for?
My whole life, like 6th grade.
Wow. That's cool, man.
How many broken bones? No, I'm just kidding.
No, a lot.
Yeah,
not
by-
that much. I think
by
I
this
broke
point.
both of my feet, both of my thumbs.
You still ride to this day though. That's
yeah,
pretty
all the time.
sick.
I rode at the pump track the other day.
dude,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of knee left
I
for
have
me
like
to try.
I have a small group of friends that still do it. I've been riding with my same friends since I've been like 13.
Yeah.
But you riding for your entire life, like your bones and body are conditioned to do this now. I feel like compared to me and
Yeah.
Frankie, if we tried to
I
bunny
get-
hop
I
a
get what
bike
you're
right now,
saying.
we would die.
Yes, went to a trampoline park with my kid the one day, and like I was just fucking woo,
You
just
probably
going
were
nuts, dude,
doing
because like I'm just used to this shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw some dad go on there, dude wrecked his
Oh,
knee.
no.
Dude was out, and I was like, I don't know why you even thought you got that.
That is true.
You just see
though.
other
Like,
people do it, and you're like, oh, I got it, and you're like,
Yeah.
when
Well,
was the last time you jumped on a
if
trampoline?
you don't use it, you'll lose it, right? That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, because like
that's
Alex, he
Yeah.
still rides his bike.
Yeah.
He just doesn't post anything or say anything, but he'll just go ride it, even though I said like, yo, I want to go see you do this shit.
real. Yeah.
But like Alex Avila rides too still.
He
I
needs
think.
his car painted by YouTube.
yeah,
another
Alex
Front
is
Street guy.
fucking amazing.
Dude.
Yeah.
I've rode Alex since I was a kid.
And he's mad nonchalant about this. Like
Yeah, he's like super good.
I had the pleasure of like I feel like now over a couple of years, me and Alex have gotten a lot closer. And like he sends us that part that he was in.
Oh yeah.
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, here's a part that I was in. And I'm like,
Yeah, so he had his like he was like part of like the Lakewood crew, you know what I mean? Like the crewer down here, and like we had our whole Hackestown crew. So it was like two different things, but he was in that like group of dudes who were like really good,
dude.
And I was like in the northern group of dudes who were like pretty all right.
I'm sure you.
I mean, you know, we're pretty good too, but I mean,
dude. But like, yeah,
everybody had their little group. But yeah, I've known
Alex's
him forever
part
too.
is crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's
like,
really good.
He'll take a spill in some of those, and I'm like, yep, that right there would have wiped me out. I would have been gone.
Yeah. I can't do that shit, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'll
fuck.
try some dumb shit, but
I'm good.
I know I'm gonna get hurt. You're like, it's
I try to tame it down and try not to get hurt.
yeah.
Don't, dude.
I
Don't.
still get hurt though.
Frankie.
I could kickflip. I know. I
Yeah,
can.
no, just do it. Just do it. I agree.
I went out one day. There was a hot summer day.
Oh,
This was a
no.
few weeks ago. Do you remember this? When I got hurt?
Yeah, I remember you telling me, but
I was on that skateboard for an hour, bro. I fucking.
What made you do that?
It was sunny out.
You
I
were
don't
just
know.
like,
I
this
felt
is-
like going.
Yeah.
You don't.
You were mad
You don't
about
get
your
that
car.
feeling? No.
No.
It was just sunny out. I finished a side job early. I was like, yo, it's kind of sunny. Javi, do you want to go skateboarding?
Oh, okay.
You've been talking about this. Javi bikes.
So what did you do? How did you hurt yourself?
I did a board slide. I landed the board slide a little crooked. And like, I'm talking like I got on there and the weight of the board was, I love rails. That's like the one thing that I like.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could definitely still do this. Haven't ridden a skateboard in a while. And like, I got on, and as soon as the end, you're just supposed to pivot, make it straight, keep her going. Dude, I landed like a little crooked, and that sent my knee forward crazy style, and I fell. Like, not because of I did the trick wrong, but because I couldn't put any more weight on my knee. So then I just laid down on the ground, and I was like,
Days
well,
over.
that was fun.
Dude, that was, like, one of
I
the
just
main-
rolled around for the rest of the day, like I kicked and I just pushed around. And just,
That was the main reason I never really like could commit to skateboarding.
Getting hurt because
Yeah.
that shit sucks.
Because I would think about it, and I'm like, I don't. Even at a young age, I was like, I don't really want to get hurt.
what? At a young, I was gonna say at a
Yeah.
young age, that's the part where.
But then I would like
That's
bomb,
gone.
I would bomb hills on a longboard at like fucking crazy speed and not think about it because I'm an idiot kid. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You will get hurt, but in the moment you're like, well, this is easy because I'm not doing some crazy shit. I'm just riding.
you might get hurt.
You can easily, but I didn't, luckily. But I'm saying like with like fucking dropping in a half pipe, I was like, nah, I'm probably gonna get hurt immediately when I do that. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
dude, I tried
'cause
that.
You see everyone dropping the first time and they just fucking eat shit.
Yeah,
So I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know
it's
if I wanna do
scary.
that.
All that shit's scary.
Yeah, but it's good to do it.
Hell yeah.
You know, just like push through.
I love it. I'll still get hurt. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll
Bike-
go for gold.
bike
But
shit
there's
is
like a
crazy.
limitation. I know my limitation. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I can't do that today.
Yeah, but there's probably a bag of other tricks that you're like, oh, okay, you know what? I'll just
I know what I can
comfortably.
do. But the thing is, I think I learned it all as a kid. So I'm like, I'm comfortable as it.
muscle
I mean,
memory.
I'm better now than I was as a kid. You just keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's just like anything. You just get better when you do it, man.
I was gonna say it's kind of like anything. It's
anything.
Even with drifting or something, like I haven't drifted in a while. If I get in a car, I know I can do certain things, but no problem. Like I'll go hit an on ramp and not even think about it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like other people, they'll be like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah,
they-
that's me because to me an on ramp is like
yeah,
I
there's a
crashed
good
tons
example.
of.
We
I'm
both
not
drift.
doing it.
Yeah, we both drift.
I crashed tons of on ramps, dude. Like I don't like on ramps.
Like I'll get in your
They're
car right
always
now and go
oily.
hit that on ramp. Right
I
now.
know you would.
I'm gonna hit that on ramp with my CRV.
Does
bro.
that shit in
Yeah.
a Chevy, dude? Not
tear it
anymore
up.
though.
I did drift in my Chevy, but
You used to do it a lot, and now look what happened. Are you
say it on
gonna
the
tell-
podcast. Don't
Okay.
say it on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I blew the trans up. Finally.
Yeah.
The trans finally blew up. All right.
Oh, Chevy gal.
But we're getting the hookup right now, so luckily,
Probably by the time that you guys listen to this, that thing is gonna be back on the road.
maybe, yeah.
Dude, Chevy mechanics are all dude. American truck
I was
mechanics.
talking to this guy Jeff today. He's like,
I'll have it done in a week and
he's
a
like,
day.
I'll do it, man. But honestly, you could just pull that shit out in like an hour. I'm like, dude, putting that truck on the lift is gonna make me want to kill myself. I don't know about even touching it. Like,
Dude, no. I feel like it'd be easier.
it's sketchy, dude.
What is sketchy about
It's
it?
the size of the building. It's so long.
You're the one that wanted that one.
Like you put it on the lift and you have to like put a
Yo.
pole jack under it, all this shit. Like,
Yo, it's literally
This is why I paint.
yeah, it's
Yeah, dude.
dude.
I'll
Okay.
stick to that.
yeah.
That's
it's just-
also
Fix
why
my own car since it breaks. That's about it.
That's
Yeah.
also
Which
But
you
even
can
at
do.
that, I don't even do.
Yeah.
Or, like I'd rather have someone else.
But
do
you
it.
could though,
I could.
if you had to.
Yeah, rather not.
Yeah.
that's also why I've been trying to turn down like mechanic work. I don't like it as much as like painting.
Yeah,
Painting is
now
like
I've
fun.
become a painter. I'm like, yo, this is
fun.
This is better.
So you kind of find your thing that in at least the automotive world, let's say, that you.
I think it's just easy for me now.
Yeah,
it's not easy, but you know what I mean. Like
for
I just
you,
know
it's
it.
Fun
I just know
right
it
now.
And I feel like I'm better at it than
You just got to keep doing it.
being a mechanic, dude.
Which one you have more passion for? You know.
Yeah,
that's where it's at. Like if you like it, you're gonna be better at it.
Here's why.
Hands down.
Here's why I like the painting too. Remember when we talked about how you have something ugly and then all of a sudden it's nice and you're kind of in charge of that, dude. When it's nice and you have a drift car, like my buddy Ethan, his car is multicolored as shit. It actually looks exactly like Alex's car because it's racing line kit, has the origin over.
You
so
gotta
it's
bring
like
Alex's car to you. I'm trying to get him to do it, but
I think I've talked to him a couple times.
oh, you probably did.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. He's like in that stage where it's like, yeah, I want to finish my car, but like.
I get it. You don't want to pay me
He's
to do
got
it
life,
too.
But I got a
You know what I mean?
house.
He's
and,
got
like, I'm
life
trying to do
stuff.
this.
I feel it.
Yeah.
He's got life stuff. The drift car isn't
But
at
I remember
the top of the
I
list.
said it to Alex the other day when we were hiking. I was like, yo, if you ever sell that fucking car. And he looked at me. He's like, I will never sell my car. I was like, damn. Okay.
That's cool.
So,
He's-
so I was like, all right. So he said it. He's like, dude, I'm not. He's like, I love drifting. Like, I'm not doing it right now, but
Yeah, dude.
But
Understandable.
when you see the cars drifting and shit and they have good paint and like knowing that like even I know my car right now isn't that great painted because it was like my first paint job ever. But knowing that I did that and it like looks okay.
no, I get what you're saying.
It's like
Yeah.
such a cool.
It's like when you work on a fucking car, it's like, I mean, Chris could attest to this shit. Like, you do all this work and then it drives away.
It drives away,
No one
yeah.
really sees it. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what you did.
Yeah, I'm always nervous as shit when I give people their cars back. I'm like, yo, I know that there's a little something here.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like, did they see it?
Yeah,
Obviously not. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. That one's out the door.
I just disclaimer people right now that when they bring it to me, I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm still learning, but I will do my very best in this learning process to give you as best
Yeah,
as
all I
can.
say, I mean, Ed said it to me too.
Don't even say that. Just bullshit him, bro. Just do it.
Now I
do it
can't
right
say what
away.
I was going to say.
I gotta tell him, like, I'm just an honest guy like that.
I remember painting Josh's car for the first time. He's like, yo, you paint cars, right? I was like, fuck yeah, I do. I've never painted a car.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, for real?
I swear to God, I only painted parts, and he wanted that shit black, and I was like, yeah, dude,
Oh
fucking
my
got
God,
it. I
dude.
got you.
Oh my God.
I just painted that thing.
That's hilarious. Does he know that?
No.
Well,
He
will
does now.
Yeah, dude, it's like the first full car I've ever painted.
That's so good.
Sometimes I'll get a message from Josh about like something that we talked about on here.
I know, he always texts me
It
too.
usually is about you. He's like,
talking shit.
Frankie's never gonna do that. He's been talking about that for years, and I'm like, I knew it.
Yep.
That's funny.
But I hope Josh hears that and goes,
Josh is the
"Motherfucker."
homie. Josh has always just dropped his car off, and then I'm like, it's this much. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's the end of the story.
That's it.
Josh skates though.
And he let me paint his car fucking pink, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That pink was my pick. I
That's
was
my
like,
was it?
favorite one.
that magenta pink. I was
Like
like,
the-
yo, let me paint this color on your car.
Oh wait,
That's the
the
best.
darker one or the first one?
No, so he went, I think he went black, lavender, pink,
Okay, so you
lavender.
did the second, yeah. You did the one after the lavender. Okay.
the one that Frankie didn't like.
It's
No,
okay.
it was
but
it was like a bright pink. It was like a weird looking.
the lavender, though.
He likes the lavender. That's
The
why
lavender
That's why
was
I
that
went
color.
back
The
to
lavender
lavender.
was fire.
He
Oh
wanted
my
like this
God.
purple.
I know. I know he
couldn't,
wanted
like,
to
find his purple,
yeah.
but the lavender was cool, and then he went back to lavender. But
Why-
yeah, he let me paint his car fucking pink, bro.
It's
Why
so
can't I think
I
about
picked that
when it
color. I
was
was like, yeah, let me
pink?
do this. It was cool. It had this
Yeah, it
really
was
cool flip flop to it. It was like in some lights it was purple.
Yes,
in some
it
lights it was
was.
pink. It was a really cool pearl.
I
into
do
it.
remember that now.
I randomly just picked this color for just something, and I use it all the time.
Yeah.
If you look at my page,
Malcolm,
it's
if you
like
could find
it's
that
in
car.
stuff.
Do you remember at all picking Frankie's color?
Oh, no. We had a long conversation about this.
Because Frankie's
I
like,
have
yeah,
a
it was
gallon of paint
That's-
for his car that I ordered. He's like, no, I didn't want that color. I was like, I have a gallon of paint.
So here's what happened. I get my car paint.
It was like a big misunderstanding to a degree, and I was like,
no.
just
no.
to, just
I
to
think you did
clarify, this is
everything right.
yeah, this is the
yeah, it was like a miscommunication between you and I. You were telling me I don't want this color, but in a way I thought it was a different variant of the color, but you're like, no, I don't want that color.
I'll tell you what happened. I mean, this is exactly
that
there's
color.
Josh's
Oh
car.
yeah, and it's faded down to like
Yeah. It's like a two-tone. It's
Yeah,
like a-
I remember. Now.
I'm seeing the color
But-
on the bottom,
but
and that's what I remember. The color on
so,
the bottom.
Yeah. So it's actually like a faded. So it
Yeah.
fades from that pink into the red.
Definitely cool for a drift car.
Because he said, "Yeah, he's like, can you do a fade?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking do a fade. That's easy." Because he thought it was gonna cost more, and I was like, "Bro, I'm just gonna fucking fade it out."
Yeah.
I think like his side skirt is like totally red.
Yeah, definitely.
And then like it's from, you could kind of see
can
it
see it
where
on the
the
front
fender
bumper,
is, and like wherever the line is all the way across. Yeah, right there, all the way across. That's all red straight down. It's all blended down.
And once the livery's on it too, it makes it even better.
That was cool. All your guys' cars look fresh as shit when they're done.
Yeah,
I always try to
with
put
the
them together
stickers
in the
and
parking lot so I could see them real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, they'll never look this fresh again.
We always try. Dude,
It's not your fault. It's part of the fucking thing.
We would always, Ed would always paint at least me. My car would always be done like the night before final bout. So we'd put it all together.
All your
in the
guys'
shop,
cars. It's
and-
always
yeah.
like so fucking close. You guys cut it close. We put Tom's car together on a trailer once. Like
Yeah.
his bumper. He showed up with his car, put his bumper. He's like, all right, see you later.
God bless, because the fact that you're even willing to help in that situation is
Oh, I
fucking.
don't care, dude. You guys are paying me.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Ed's the
Jibu.
homie for
Jibu.
sure. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, my car story. Okay, so I go to Ed. So for those that don't know,
Yeah, this is Frankie's car we're talking about now, the silver.
for those that don't know, my car is cursed. It always ends up a little
Yo,
green.
it was still green too, right? When we were done. It looks. By the way,
right, slow down.
it doesn't look as green when I walk
Not
in
a
there.
single bit.
All right, slow down.
Yeah, yeah,
slow
yeah.
down,
Walk in there.
Ed. Slow down, Ed. All right, here. So it always ends up a
I
little
remember
green.
all this now.
Slow down.
So
I'm gonna get another Red Bull. You want one?
No.
All right. They're little.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Oh wait, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have one
8.
of those. Yeah,
I'm all right. I'm all right.
So like we painted it once or twice or 3 times. Then I had someone else paint it. So it's like 4 paint jobs, and that was within 5 years,
By the way, that
Literally.
that
you're getting a paint job a year.
pretty much. Yeah.
That paint code
Jesus.
KAD fucking sucks. It's green. Everything you spray is green.
KAD is not the
Sucks.
last color.
That's
What the hell is Kate?
I don't
yes, it was. Because I reordered it because you were like, this is the color that was on there and it was green. I don't want green. So
No,
I was
but
like,
you painted it twice, didn't you?
no, I painted one time. I just have a gallon of paint. So I painted it once and then you said I don't want green. So I ordered.
don't remember the
so
paint
I
code either
ordered
way.
the.
So-
I remember.
Yeah.
The color sucks. I still painted on not your color, but on cars KAD. There's like fucking 15 chips, bro, and they're
I
all
feel
like
you
green. They're
painted my
awful.
car twice.
Not once.
I really think you did. And the first time was KAD.
No.
I swear to God, dude.
KAD.
I think
KAD.
it's-
It's
you got
like
me over here.
It's
I'm
like
about
a
to look this
silver,
up.
but it has a very green
Nah, dude,
tone
you painted
to
it
it.
twice.
I don't remember this.
I really think you did. Because I was way too comfortable with dropping my car off the second time. Like it felt normal. You know what I mean? Yeah. You did it. You did. So here's what I think happened. And you tell
You
me.
might be right.
Yeah. You painted it KAD. That's actually it right there. You can't see it obviously, but that's when it was that color. You could tell by like the livery. That's like the easiest way. So so you painted it that color. And it can't, yeah, there's KAD. It's a GTR color. Yeah. So that color is a dark
So it's supposed to look like that, but it has a green fucking hue
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
And it
Which-
just like
There,
this
You can see the green. That's
Yeah.
the color I was looking
Yeah,
at.
see all the it's
Which
just,
a
it
lot
just
of
does it.
a lot of grays do have that. So then
Sure.
the last time
that
I was
one's
like,
worse than anyone's though.
So then bring up a S15 silver.
Oh,
Malcolm.
not this shit. We had an S15 in here. It was the same silver.
Literally,
I compared
so
the two.
That's what your car is now.
So I
don't think I painted your car once.
nah, dude, you painted it twice.
No, because I have a gallon of KAD.
But look up this color code, Malcolm.
But I think we compared this.
OEM color
'cause
code, not.
Even this had a hue of green to it.
So that's where I'm going.
Yeah. I remember this now. So I think I did it once because I do have a gallon of
Yeah.
fucking paint.
So I told you I was like, Ed, this car's cursed. You're like, no,
Yeah.
it's not. They're just painting it wrong. I'm like, no, it's cursed. And you're like, no, it's not. And then I remember when I picked it up from you looked at me, you go,
It's kind of green.
it's kind of
bro.
green.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, bro, it's just green.
And I was like, dude, I told you already. Like I know what to expect. But
Yeah.
okay, that car right there on the left, it's pewter. It's pewter silver or something.
I remember this.
No, go down. You fucked. Yeah, that one. This is the color that everyone sees an S15. Like when they see it in person, they're like, yeah, that's silver. It's like a darker silver, whatever. That was the color I was going for. We got it back, and it was that color, but
It looks like that. I just saw it. It looks like that color
but there's a shade
of green.
We call it minty silver. That's what I call it now. I actually like it now, by the way. So,
He loves it. Shut
but
up.
No, I just remember because when we painted it, because I did get the KAD. I remember ordering it, right? And
Yeah.
you were just like,
Fuck that
I don't
color.
want green. So I ordered a variant of that. I was like, yo, bro, just give me something that's not green.
Yeah, I
And then
fucking
I
hate
got
that
the
color.
paint. I was like, yo, let's do it. And you're like, no, we're going to do this one. I was like, wait. What? I was like, wait,
maybe
what?
that's what it
This
was.
is your unsatisfied customer
It
right
was,
here,
it was
dude.
the night before, and you're like, I didn't want that. I was telling you, told you I didn't want that because it was green, and I was like,
I will punch Ricky in the
what are you
face.
talking about, bro?
Oh my
okay, if
God.
that happened, it was the first time because now it's that pewter silver.
Yeah, and that's what we painted.
Which is that one.
So we almost painted your car that fucking green.
But then I remember you sent me photos,
And I was like, in the booth, it was like, yo, bro, this shit looks green. It didn't look as green outside though. In the booth, it looked green.
It looked good either way. But then
you're like, hey, it's green. I was like, fucking, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
bro.
he was like,
I
what
picked
the
your
fuck?
color. I don't know, man.
And I was like, dude, I'm telling you, it's cursed. Anyway, so whatever, years go by. I actually, within the
I
first...
did paint something again for you. I don't know if, did I repaint
A bumper.
it? Maybe I just painted parts.
Yeah, we're just arguing over each other. From over here, I'm like, God damn, they're arguing. The same person is arguing with each other. It's crazy.
So, dude,
like, I ordered it green. No, yeah, I did.
Dude,
no, I didn't.
Within 2 months or less.
This is a while ago, though.
Yeah.
Within 2 months or less, I was like, I fucking love my car. Like, I was like, I love this color. I like the green aspect. It was weird. It went from like totally...
It's definitely not as green as KD, though.
Oh, that color sucks. You know why that color sucks? Because it's fucking dark. Dark colors suck.
There's something about it, though.
The silver, it was like silver, but it had like a minty feel to it.
Legit, bro. There's like, when I pull up a car on the computer, there's like 15 chips, 15 different variants of that green.
This is where I'm going with
that silver. Yeah, there's something about that paint where it's green.
So
I don't know why.
So
when you're talking about, sorry, hold on. When you're talking about chips, you're talking about like the thing that tells you
spray out chips. So
you
I'll
take
take. I have a computer at work. So then every car has a color code. You look up the color code on the computer, and then the computer gives you like, say they make 5 different variants of this same color. One could be bluer, lighter, coarser. It's just they're all different. So then you pull out your chips. Then you have your deck, and then it has like spray outs already of whatever that according color is, and then you pick the color out to the car visually by your eye, because every car is painted differently.
Yeah.
Because sometimes your car is painted like your whole car is painted here, but then the bumpers are painted somewhere else. So if you ever look at cars, like bumpers really don't match sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they're just painted somewhere else. So but there's different variants and different chips of the one color.
I learned
so
a
that
lot
one,
about
there's
painting.
like that one there's like 15 of them. You just pull out all the chips. It's the same color code, but it's just like maybe it has like 3 more blobs of blue.
And there's no...
that one has like silver or...
There's no like subcategory. It's just that's the color code. Here are the variants.
Yeah, so they have like a standard. So this one's a standard. So this one says like, this is what you take the chip, put it to the car, and then you could guess everything else off that. So you hold your standard up to the car and you're like, well, the car looks more greener. And then they have like a chip that could potentially say more greener, or like the flake could be a little bit more tight, a little more coarser. And then they may have a chip for that.
But for normies...
And then sometimes they have chips for nothing. And then you just like wing it.
For normies like us, we can't find that information.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I want this color code.
Yeah, so Frankie just gets green.
Yeah. So they just pick the green ones every time. No. so
get
I'm
chip
looking at this
number
color
8.
and I'm like, okay, I don't think this was it, but it came out cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I remember.
Years later.
It was green in the booth, bro.
2 years
I
later
agree.
or 3 years later. No, 4 years later.
the lights probably made it look so great.
The lights in the... Dude, sometimes in the booth, things don't look...
Yeah.
as they should in natural lighting. Your booth is like as close to natural lighting as possible.
But here we go. So 4 years later, an S15 schedules an appointment.
Oh, you put it right next. I remember. I think you sent me a picture. Like
Car comes
it is
in.
the
I bet
color,
he
bro.
did send you a photo.
Car comes in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there it is, pewter silver. That's the color my car was supposed to be. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's silver. Comes in, goes on the alignment rack. The trunk was repainted. It's the exact same color as my car.
Yeah.
So it's just
Like
a
I said,
variation.
it was just a variation of the color.
I was like, dude, that's crazy how it was literally the exact same color and it did not match the car at all. But it was the exact same color as my car.
Gotcha.
So fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't
These
know.
variations are so fucking insane.
just gonna notice the
It's who
bumpers.
mixes the paint, you know?
Yeah.
You could pick out the chip. Who's going to mix the paint? Did they care that day?
And then I was worried afterwards that you wouldn't be able to match that again because I was like, I actually like this color now. But
No,
like,
I think we matched it.
yeah,
right?
because you did a front bumper for me and it matched fine. So I was like, all right, cool, we're good.
Yeah, usually they're pretty freaking close.
Yeah, because I actually like that color now. Like if it was pure silver, the real, I probably wouldn't even like it. So I was like, this is pretty sick because drift cars are supposed to be unique, and I'm always boring. So that kind of made my car.
So you picked silver?
That car made that color made it a little bit more unique.
I got what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean? Because I'm usually just boring. But
That's like the Chevy I'm painting. The dude picked silver. I'm like, silver.
I
bro.
know.
I'm like,
I love
cool.
silver cars.
We're gonna fucking pick
Silver's so
Yeah.
elegant sometimes, though. Like,
It's silver. bro.
because
It's
you can
like-
see. I don't know. I saw the silver earlier on a Mercedes where the silver
yeah,
had
yeah.
like some blue in it. I was on the phone with like all the rest of our buddies, and I was like, "Fuck, the silver's kind of hitting real hard. Like, the sun's hitting it where like I see a little bit of blue more than
Yeah.
normal." And I was like, "Fuck, that's probably so annoying to spray."
Jeep Wrangler and Dodge, the silver they have. I don't know what it is.
It's just a PS2. It's just it's just silver.
It's just a basic silver, but dude, it's got no green in it.
Yeah, so it's silver. So it's essentially it's silver.
Absolutely.
It's just like you mix it. It's you put silver with silver and make silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Damn, that got Malcolm.
Yeah, dude, it's just what it is. It's just
Put a little
it's
silver with silver.
It's just coarse flake. That's all it is.
But when you have like a basic like color like that, I feel like the rest of the car needs to.
Dude, one of my favorite
Pizzazz.
silver cars.
Yeah, you need to do something
it's
else.
fucking silver.
Not
Yeah.
yours.
But like maybe the wheels, maybe some.
Dave from Toge Factory.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know why though, right?
What?
Because there's black vinyl on it.
What?
Silver car.
You're probably right.
With black vinyl, dude.
What are you talking about? Black vinyl.
This is livery.
Oh.
Dude, the black makes it like stand. It's just the contrast is just so.
Yeah,
crazy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I really want to do a car like that one day. It would just I know another fucking silver car, but silver and then a black
no silver.
livery.
You guys cover your cars in fucking stickers anyway.
I know, but
You're like, look at this sick paint
my
job,
car is
and then you
blue.
just put this monster graphic on it. Why did we even paint it?
Ours are basic.
Theirs are just words. That's why I'm down.
The front street cars are fucking insane.
I signed up for
They're
this.
cool. They're
Yeah,
cool.
they look good.
Yeah, they're cool
Yeah.
as shit.
They hide good. They hide, the mediocre paint. You know?
I remember
Not the paint, the damage.
I remember like Josh's one quarter was like, I painted it, and I was like, fuck, I should have fixed that, and I just didn't. And then he's like, no, all good. The sticker covered it. I was like, hell yeah.
But the thing with
I felt awful about that one actually.
I feel bad to
Damn.
put stickers on the fresh paint. I would be like, oh.
Nah, it's whatever, dude. You're sliding it into a wall.
I know,
Yeah.
but man, it just looks so nice sometimes after you paint.
the best
something.
part about
sticker
liveries
right
like
over
theirs is covering the damage. Like when they have the whole car new, yeah, obviously it looks good. But
Yeah.
then like they'll go drift and beat the shit out of them and crash those cars. They
Not
put the
always.
bumpers back together, and the car looks fine. Like it really
Yeah.
doesn't look bad. Like because it's all the livery is just like blending.
All those
everything.
cars look good like when you first start.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the idea.
It's like a skateboard.
What is that
dude.
one show you like, they go to the Front Street dudes go to where it's just like a style show including
Probably
like,
just
your-
Final Bout.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
it. Because I know like their paint like matters.
Yes.
Yeah, so I always paint Josh's car like before
Yeah.
that, so it's like the freshest.
in
Yeah, definitely.
August. That
Yeah.
shit's gonna be right there. Bing.
more like September 1st, but yeah.
September 1st.
Like
We're
the
gonna
day
not give
before.
Ed no fucking time.
No, it's like right before.
The event is usually that
I've al-
first
I've
week of
always
September.
Dude, there was the last car I painted for Josh. I painted the car, he took the car
And
to
went-
finish the car, and then I finished the parts. And then he picked up the parts, and then he left. It was like,
Oh, I remember that.
it was
here.
right. It was right there.
Fuck. I think we were doing the livery.
And then you
on it.
guys stickered it like super late at night.
Oh yeah, it
Jesus
was 5 a.m, and then
Christ.
it was 5 a.m, and then we loaded it and went to Formula Drift
That was tight one.
that day.
That was a tight one.
No one
Oh,
slept.
and Josh's car was the booth car.
Yeah.
That was the first time that pink shit came out.
Yeah, that was the pink one.
That was the pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he took the car and like you guys finished it.
Yeah.
And then I finished the parts.
Yeah, Josh dropped his car off and then went home. That was cool. I hope
It's
he
al-
hears
it's
that.
always-
Damn it, Josh.
It's always been pretty tight, like scheduling.
What the fuck?
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Like your guys' cars sometimes.
Yeah, because we're idiots. Yeah. For some reason, we
whatever.
don't play.
They, Steve
mean-
Frankie loves stress, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I'm over
I'm
here
beginning
thinking
to
in my
think I
head, I'm
do.
like, why didn't you guys like do that like
I know.
a month before?
Yeah, like right now. We're actually living through it right now. Formula Drift
What are you
is next
talking-
month, and we don't have anything ready.
That's
Yeah.
oh fuck.
And we're living through it right now. This
That
happening.
is
Yeah, you're experiencing it in real time.
You know, not me.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Yo, Ed, you just be cooling, that's why, bro. Like you
He's chill.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
chill
that's a
as
paint
fuck.
thing. That's an artist thing.
I gotta level down. I'd be fucking up here some
You're
days,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm not chilling
Yeah.
all the time.
No.
I'm hot strung inside, baby.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like that's why I feel like, and my buddy Diego, he's like a good influence on me with this because he's like able to support himself painting, like and doing shit. Like he made the leap of some sort.
Yeah, I would too if I didn't have like a house and a kid. I know it's
Yeah.
kind of. I just like the steady page, and my boss is cool as shit too, man.
Yeah,
he lets
your
me do all my
situation
shit.
is
out of,
good.
like,
No, it
how-
sounds
how
like
do
you
I,
got this thing.
How do I want it? You know what I mean? He lets
You-
me use the booth and like
You got this
everything
thing
I
on
need.
lock. You got life good right now.
I was painting a roof at fucking 1:30 in the morning the other day.
You look happy, bro. You got this.
I mean,
for
that's
me.
kind of like the situation Chris is in with me. Because it's like,
Whoa.
He can
hey,
do-
bring Chris in, guys. Chris is
because
here.
Chris, I was talking to him the other day. Like, we were all having a meeting, and I was like, you guys basically just do whatever the fuck you want to do here. Like if you want to do something, you just go, you just tell me, and then you just do it. Like, I don't feel
That's-
Well, I say no.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with you. It's like, oh, I got to paint this. All right, whatever.
Well, that's a good boss.
He just lets me go.
And those are good
Yeah.
employees. Like you're a good employee for not. I personally, I'm not the kind of like employee that would abuse a boss's like
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a privilege.
Yeah.
You letting the people do whatever the fuck they want, that's a privilege, I feel like.
I feel like if you let your employees do shit like that, they're gonna repay you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't let them down.
Exactly.
I need this done, that done. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, look at Malcolm.
You mean?
Well,
Nah, you got a well-oiled machine in
I know.
here.
I'm very
And I come
lucky.
in here and I fuck it up.
I'm a very lucky person.
Nah, dude. It's got to be some balance.
Yeah, no, that's cool though, man.
I'm the HR department.
You're definitely not the HR department.
Yeah, we don't have one of those.
Flag.
We'd all get fired.
Yeah.
How many people work over there? He looks around.
Do you have? He has no idea.
Couple?
I've been in the paint booth for 3 years. So just a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's the train again.
Damn. No, I'm just thinking about the fact that, I don't know, prepping and bodywork and all that shit, and then now you're a painter. Like, you really could have your own.
Yeah, I don't want all that. My boss deals with so much shit, bro.
There you go.
So you
He
see.
just said it.
Okay.
That's
You
the
couldn't.
trade-off.
You're in your mind. That's not
I don't want it.
okay.
No.
That's
It's not my dream though either. That's like his dream. You know what I mean? Like I worked with him at a body shop for a while, and I was like, "Yo, I'll come work for you." That's his dream, and he's fucking succeeding at it. It's awesome. He's killing it. It's not mine though. I'd rather just be an artist.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Ethan. Let's fucking
I don't
do
want what
something.
he has. I
Sorry,
like
that's
working
my-
for him though. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's my buddy. I'm like, yo, dude, let's start something.
That's cool, man. I respect that.
Yeah. One day I'll have it all, but I'm cool.
The thing is, you have it. You have so. I mean, your setup right now is like ideal. I feel like. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
dude.
can-
I get to use a full automotive like spray booth, everything.
and you don't got to worry about accounting and tax.
I'm over here looking up fucking spray booth for rent.
Yeah.
125 a day. I'm good.
All right, so let's get down to this. How is Carl going to paint cars in his backyard? Let's figure this
No,
out.
no. I know what to
could
do.
do it.
I found the YouTube video.
I want to set something up in my garage. I just haven't got there.
I found
But why?
this-
I got a booth. You
I know it makes no sense for
I
you.
found this video where
One day I need to switch it, but
essentially what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this could help you at all, but I like the fact that I could use the garage still as a normal spot. I don't normally have the garage gross, so like, I found a video where this dude had some sort of pulley system for like, it's like a framed out PVC thing,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
it
yeah.
comes down.
That's what I was thinking.
Immediately in my head, I was watching it, and there was a lot of revisions in my mind that I would already do to make it more efficient. Like, I don't know why this dude had like 19 million feet of tweed rope running around. Like, you really just need one or
Yeah.
two, and then
So that shit drops down.
and it drops down from the ceiling.
That's sick.
And then
they make inflatable spray booths.
then I looked into one of those, but then to me,
I think they're pricey.
I just know me as a person
Just
and
get a
like
fun house.
How is it? How that's better. It's like,
Spray
hey,
in a
can I
bouncy
rent one of
house.
those
Yeah,
for a week?
spray in a
Like
bouncy
drop it
house.
off,
And then you can rent it out to kids on the weekend
and then
just
send
jumping
it back
around in a paint booth.
But it's the sustainability. Like, how long am I going to be taking that down, putting it back up? The fact that if it gets a hole, then I got to patch it, or like the fans or whatever.
I'm on board with the garage thing.
Then I would just take the two windows, put one there, and then one there.
Kevin Fan from Bosstown had the same shit. Not like the drop down thing, but when we went there for Final Bout 1, like they were driving us, dude, they were painting cars the night before. It's a common thing, painting cars for Final Bout the night before you leave.
Everybody's just getting up to Final Bout and just showing off their art projects.
Dude, his setup was in his house.
It's kind of what I'm getting at here. I feel like
That is what it is,
Everybody
yeah.
kind of paints a little bit.
You kind of like just build a car and then you go. But or if you're lucky, your shit was already ready, but it probably wasn't. Anyway, he did the same thing. Just fucking what do you call it? What is it, like plastic wrap? Like, what is that? I don't know what it is. It's
You
like
just put up some tarps.
tarps, like in a way, but it was like see through almost. And he would have that, put it on the ground, spray with water. That's it. That's
Keeps the
paint
dust
booth.
down.
Yeah.
And
This
just-
is what it is, dude.
That's what I would do.
It'll come out fine.
I'm not trying to.
It's your temperature control is really where it's at.
that
bro.
too. But also,
We learned that.
like the important thing to me is that it's not just my garage. There's another car in there that is not mine. So my concern is, and
that
out of
sucks.
respect,
Can you just back that thing out for one night?
I'm
Or
not
no?
just gonna keep backing my fucking roommate's
You're not
car
gonna
out
paint
every
cars
single
every
time.
night.
Yeah, but if I'm able to just drop that shit non-invasive, I
Just
don't
put a
have to
bag
worry
over
about.
it.
Yeah,
And a cover. Yeah,
I
put
can
a
maybe
cover-
bag it
cover over it.
every time, but
Yeah.
I think that drop down thing will just take care of a majority of that overspray, and I wouldn't even have to think about it anyway.
Have you asked him yet?
He asked me if I could paint a bumper for him, so
I think if you said, "Hey, if I back your car out when I'm painting cars in here,"
I do paint.
Is
like
that okay? He'd
I
be
move
like,
the
yeah.
cars around when I need to paint. Like I move them all the way at the bottom of the driveway.
yeah, I wouldn't be worried about it.
No, he understands. He understands that it's something that I like to do.
Just tell him to buff his car.
I also understand.
Sorry, there's overspray on it, but
I don't know. I'm just being overly
out.
respectful because I feel like it's just something that doesn't. It's not an everyday thing. Like it's not like a.
Well, you're living.
Hey man, you mind if I use some of your laundry detergent pods or steal a coffee Keurig cup thing? Like,
yeah.
Nah. Hey, you mind if I paint in the garage and fucking
Potentially
overspray your entire Porsche Cayman?
it's worth it.
Sorry,
got that bumper paint.
I had to get. I had to get this NA Miata bumper done.
That's nuts.
Send me your projects. But did we have questions? What time is it? How long we been here?
I don't know.
Dude, this has
We
been
started
great.
late,
Dude. This has been a
so-
fun one for me personally.
Someone just sent me a video of Harley, so I gotta watch that later.
Why'd you have to make that face?
Because I'm trying to buy a dyno right now.
You?
Yeah.
Wait, why? When did?
Because my trans blew, so I need a bike to get to and from work.
That makes sense.
See? Ed's on board.
Boy math. That what the fuck is that?
I'm on board anyone spending their own money.
Yeah.
Can we?
I'm on board.
Yeah, as long as it's not mine, I'm cool.
I support your bad decisions.
Dude, now I'm in a dilemma where, oh damn, you're gonna get something else.
What? A bike?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm entertaining the idea. We'll see what's up. There are questions.
Am I allowed to?
But I bet half of them are fucking retarded because the people that fucking listen to this podcast.
People
are
actually fucking gave you a question.
Yeah.
We only got a couple though.
I was gonna put one, but I didn't.
If we mentioned that you were a painter, we probably would have had more questions.
Yeah, I had to say.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
like.
that's why I
holding
put his Instagram so they could click on the.
Yeah, I was just like
Instagram.
holding a fish.
Yeah.
That was the only selfie you had.
Yeah, dude, my page, dude. I'm surprised people follow me, man.
That's so good.
There's like no pictures.
You
It's
have
just
like
all art. That's all it is.
This is probably one of my favorite podcasts, and it's gonna get the least amount of views
That's
because you
okay.
simply do not tell people how sick you are. Well, this is like least amount of questions we've ever gotten.
well, he doesn't. He's not.
We
in the
also
drift scene.
we also just
yeah,
berated
dude.
the
People
fuck
have
out
no
of you.
idea who I
That's what
am.
it
You
is,
guys
yeah.
know who I am.
Yeah.
We berated the fuck
Ed-
out of you with
when-
questions.
When I
today, so-
invited Ed goes, "Wait, it's a drifting podcast." I was like, "Yeah, I don't fucking care."
Yeah, I was like, why?
I was like,
I try to tell people, and maybe you guys would listen to this time, but sometimes we don't talk about drifting at all
Literally
for
at
3
all.
hours.
And
we
people
don't
like
and then,
that more.
and then we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about drifting. Whatever.
I think the people that actually listen to this podcast, like people listening right now, enjoy this shit. But the people that are on our Instagram, like they don't fucking know. Like unless they see a drift car, they're just like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's also just a letter to a lot of you listening right now. I'm going to take a second here to thank you guys because, we're probably, like an hour and a half to 2 hours into this podcast, and you're still fucking listening. So,
Yeah.
hats off
Maybe.
to you.
Maybe
Thank you.
no one's listening.
You're the
No,
reason why
they
we
are.
get to do things like these. No, dude, there's people from around the world
Yeah,
listening
there's
to
some
this shit.
there's some good questions in here.
There's one in here. I'm gonna show Sam's because, fuck. How do I make this bigger? Fuck.
I don't think
Can you see it at all? Here, wait.
Is he trying to like?
Sam painted this valve cover, and this is his first try at doing something like this. And I was like, dude,
Oh, he said rate the paint job.
dude,
That's
for
what
a
it is.
first try, it looks way
Zero.
better than my
No, I'm
first
joking.
try.
I'm just joking. It was great. What do you mean? It's 100. You did it.
Yeah.
It was
sick.
crazy.
People gotta stop doing that.
Like rate my paint job.
What is it to you? Did you,
I've
did
never
you like it?
Yeah.
I know when I said it to them, whatever I did. Fuck, I locked your phone.
I'm the
Malcolm.
worst person to rate shit. I'll rate my own shit 0.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
check this shit out, and then they'll tell me it's not good, and I'm like, nah, fuck.
You know what it
it's
probably
pretty good.
is? It's probably he doesn't paint. Is that like? Does he paint often or no? Not at all.
Fuck no.
Yeah. That's yeah. So he's probably like, yo, did I do this right? But yeah, I mean, from here I can't really see it that well.
Well, now we have
if
like,
at the end of the result you like it, you did good, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Or if you did it for someone and then someone likes it, then you fucking did great.
That is the key, man. A lot of people these days are just like looking for people to validate them and like, oh, do people like this? And that's a kind of a big thing in drifting too.
Dude, I get myself in the head too sometimes. I'm like, oh,
dude.
man.
Okay, that's so real of you to
Yeah,
fucking
because
say that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get all Instagrammy and then I'll get more followers. And then I think about it, I'm like, dude, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is such a stupid game I'm trying to
It
play.
really is a game.
But
Like,
what's your
I'm
end
trying
goal?
to have other people. I just want to paint people's shit.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
So
the
it's
more
like-
people that see it,
Yeah, in theory, you have more followers, and then more people fucking send you some work.
It's easy to talk about it though.
But then
like-
again, too, people with like bajillion followers, like, are they doing all that work?
Sometimes
is
they're
people
not.
sending them shit?
Yeah, like,
You know
is
what I
that
mean?
making them-
What makes you good? I don't
Yeah.
need.
yeah.
I just want the customer to be happy with the shit I did. As long as I'm happy too. Like if I'm
Yeah, don't
stoked-
forget about that.
Dude, I'll redo shit. Flames take me forever. I'll redo a fender for like 5 fucking hours. I'll tape it and go, that just sucks.
Yeah,
and I'll rip it
painting
off.
is definitely a fucking like.
It depends on how much it's what I get out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't like it, then you're not probably gonna like it.
One weird thing, every time you go spray something, I'm like, I don't know. It's like that feeling of like, okay, here goes nothing.
Sometimes I do it too. I'm like, well, let's see if we can,
Yeah, like,
let's see if we can fuck this one up.
but dude, it's what's it like? It's like that first clutch kick. Me and Ethan again were
Like
talking
after
about
putting
this.
your engine together.
Ethan said this the best. He's like, I'm gonna impersonate him because he's so fucking easy to impersonate. But like, it's like that. It's like that first fucking clutch kick. I don't even know what I'm doing, and then it's like, oh wait, like this is actually.
Oh, like you're
easy.
nervous that you're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to drift.
You don't. You
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
forget
Oh, no,
what
shit.
it's like right off the
Yeah.
rip, and then
Yeah.
so it's probably like that first. But it's also
Sometimes.
in my mind. I'm thinking in my head, this is permanent right away
Yeah, but you're putting the pressure on yourself at that point.
because I got a in my
Because
mind.
in your head, you want perfect.
I
Guess
want
what?
it.
That shit doesn't exist.
I know.
Even though I try to achieve it all
I
the time.
try, dude. I gotta.
I try to.
You're
And
also
then
at a level where you're like, you spray something and you're like, I can fix anything. Carl's probably still.
Yeah,
like,
no, but
Yeah, so I'm not like a good painter. I'm a good fixer. Like,
Yeah.
I have
Dude.
fucked so much shit up that I know how to fix my fuck up.
I'm over here panicking about shit like that. Like I had my first mess up. I don't know if it's because it was cold overnight in the garage
Well,
too
guess what? You're
much.
going to have more.
Yeah, I know. But now, like after that fuck up, okay, what ended up happening was it cured and then it looked hazy like overnight in the garage. I was like, what the
So
fuck?
it died back.
So then I'm freaking out about it. I go to Diego immediately. We're in the yo. What do I do?
You sand and
Sand
re-clear
it back, clear it.
Yeah.
it came out even better than it did the
Sure,
first time.
because now you got rid of all your peel.
Because then I saw all of my imperfections.
So when you see it, you see all your imperfections, right?
Yeah.
And then you see all the little things. So you keep sanding it until it's flat and smooth. So now when you put that last coat on, it's like that glass coat. There's nowhere for your clear to like. So you have these valleys. Your clear will sit in here. You know what I mean? That's where you get
I
your
see
orange
what you're
peel.
saying.
So now you sand it all. Now all your valleys are tight.
Yeah.
So now when you spray it, that clear is not
It
going
would-
in those valleys.
now, but what
That's
I
how his roof looks so nice. It's the same with like flake.
Yeah.
You flake out a roof and looks fucking terrible. But then you sand it and you just start from there.
but that's also what I was about to say too.
Dieback is
about-
just the temperature or your speed of your clear you use or the
Yeah,
hardener.
something.
The hardener in your clear you might have put too much on, too fast. Depending on what your hardener is, and also depends on the temperature of like what you sprayed it at.
pretty much everything.
Carl's like, I pretty much fucked everything.
No,
Yeah.
but I
no,
mean-
it's like if it's the temperature of the room is like 80 degrees and you're using like a fast hardener, that shit's gonna fasten up. And then in your head you're like, oh, one coat, cool, two coat, and you might have put the second coat on too fast. That first coat didn't have time to breathe.
Yeah.
Painting's slow. Everything's slow. Go fucking slow.
and the thing about it being permanent, there's
It's in your
feels that
head.
way.
It's in
You
your
can-
head, dude. I
you
was
can
nervous as
fix
shit.
it.
The first couple times I painted some shit, I'm like, oh, now
It's
I just
fixable.
don't fucking care.
it's sure it'll take more time, but like there seems to be always like okay, if I did this, maybe I can do this to fix it. There's like so many different.
You find out how to fix shit.
there's
That's
so
for
many
sure.
different ways, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You'll fuck up. I slapped the hose into the paint job today.
Yo, that shit pissed you off. This is the second time you mentioned it today.
I was a little mad.
This is the second time you brought this on today.
You know what always, dude, when I'd go to a paint shop or something, like when I didn't know anything, I'd be like, yo, how do they blend shit? That shit is like magic.
Yo,
Man, it's like-
that is.
And then I finally figured it out, and I was like, oh,
I
you could
think-
like sand and then wet sand. And,
But what about like when they like that? Isn't that
well,
blending
you
the
kind
way
of like
that you paint it?
overspray it, right? And then kind of sand it down.
Yeah, so it's like you step it out. You start here, then your next coat's here, and your next coat's here, and then you're kind of just blending into the other panel, kind of.
Okay. And then you can wet sand and kind of buff it out, or
No, you
the overspray and whatnot, or I don't know.
You don't know.
I really
don't
don't.
even know what we're talking about.
I really fucking don't, Ed. I really don't.
Yeah, now you're losing me. Are you clearing the whole car? Like, what do you?
No. Okay, walk me through it, guys. I don't fucking know.
I feel like I
What are
would
we
just
doing?
make it
Okay,
shiny.
Here's what we're doing.
Paint it.
You backed into something. You hit your quarter panel. They pulled the dent. They did body work, but it's only like a little section.
Sure.
So what are you doing?
Just paint that little section.
How?
Sand the whole quarter down for the clear or whatever, and then you just paint.
Oh, so you sand the whole.
Yeah, the whole quarter. So whatever the quarter is, whatever you're gonna clear.
Okay.
Do the whole. So say it's a quarter, and then it's the roof rail, right? It goes up and over.
Oh,
So then you
okay.
sand all that, and then you just paint that area. Just like spray paint, dude. Just like.
And you tape off that little bit. And
you're
then-
gonna
No, you don't
clear-
just tape off the whole quarter and you just blend that shit out.
But you're gonna clear the whole
And then you
quarter.
clear the whole fucking
Okay, so
quarter.
you're still using basically a whole area.
Yo, that's
Yeah, you
kind
just
of what I
blend it out.
did.
Yeah, okay.
Without knowing that is kind of the action
So
that
if
I
you have a
use to
bumper-
blend.
Yeah, if you have a bumper, right, and it's
Yeah.
already red, and you just fix the side, and you're just painting the side red. You're not gonna paint the whole fucking thing red
Yeah.
because it's already red. So you're just gonna paint the side and then clear the whole thing.
I need to watch you do
That
this
was
one
my
day.
first project with rosin side skirt. Shout out Rosin for letting me try that shit. My buddy gave me these really expensive side skirts. There was a chunk missing, so got to try to repair it. It's a hole, so I laid fiberglass down, then Bondo. I had to build up this square.
Yeah.
I made like a little block sander because I don't have any because I'm poor. And then I painted that one spot. I taped off that one spot first, though. So then
you don't do
obviously
that
there's
when you
yeah.
don't do
Now hearing it's fucked up. But then what I ended up having to do
But you
was
don't know, so you're just trying.
I know I was just
That's
kind of
fair.
fucking around. So
That's
then
fair.
there was a ridge. So I was like, fuck, what do I do here?
Yeah, that's
and
because
so then I
hard
wet
line the
sanded
shit
it.
out of it.
I wet sanded it until it was smooth. And then now I'm like, fuck, well now this one spot's wet sanded. So I'm like, let me just wet sand the whole thing and then re-clear it. And then I did it and it
Yeah,
pretty good.
Next time, just don't tape it.
No
Just-
tape.
Just let that shit spray out.
Yeah, see, that's where you lose me.
That's what the blend is.
I
If you're blending that out.
because the sand afterwards that I'm doing to clear it, to prep it for clear, would have taken that shit off anyway. Or cleaned up that part.
That's basically what I was saying before.
Yeah, that's what
it's
you're
almost
wondering.
like
Yeah.
you're spraying and then you're kind of flicking whatever that overspray goes. So it's kind of like blending and
Oh,
and then you just
yeah.
clear over all of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rosin, next time.
Sorry, Roz, we fucked your shit up.
But I obviously it took a lot more time to get the result, but
Yeah.
my mind was in the right spot. I should to get it to make sure it was flat, not the tape.
You don't tape it next time.
No more tape. Let's see.
Oof. JD and Will, y'all better be at ECB next Saturday.
I'll be there.
Are you really?
No, fuck no.
Oh shit.
I mean, this is a good question
I
from
don't, even know,
Wags.
I don't even know what that is.
East Coast Bash, Club Loose.
Oh, will not be there.
Okay.
Things I painted well.
Why is Mazda's Soul Red so expensive?
This is a
Is
good
that
question.
deep
Oh, is that
red?
Is that
Gotta
crazy
be.
cool red? It's like a 3-stage probably.
Yeah.
And so tri-coat is expensive?
Yeah, it's an extra. It's a whole nother paint job.
Fuck
Yeah, when you
that.
think about
So
it.
it's like your sealer, because usually, well, I guess you'd fix something. So it'd be like a sealer, then it'd be your base coat, and then you get the suspended coat, which is like gives you that cool, vibrant fucking.
It's like an in-between?
Yeah, it's like a weird clear coat, but it has tints built into it. It's like a.
When would
all
you
those-
spray
all those
that?
pearl-
Like
your-
when
your
it's fully, the base is
tri-coat.
fully cured?
Yeah, so it's base, so it's like your 3 coats of base, and then it'd be your, depending on what color you're trying to match, 2 to 3 coats of your mid coat, and then it would be your 2 coats of clear.
Jesus.
So you're going in there to like a whole nother paint job for those tricos.
That's
And
a
it's
whole
red.
nother
Red's
few
expensive as
hours
shit.
of time.
Dude, I
Why
keep
is
banging
red-
this table.
Why is red expensive?
Something about the pigment.
What the fuck?
It doesn't cover worth the shit either.
Somebody on
Sometimes
Instagram
it does, depending on what you're doing, depending on the colors. But
hit me for like a pearl 057 Toyota color. And I
Bye.
looked at
Yeah,
it and I
don't-
was like,
don't-
sorry, dude, I can't do that.
yeah, that's a tri-coat.
It's so hard.
So that's your white base.
blue,
and-
I think, or
and then-
purpley or something.
Yeah, so it's your base, and then you have your mid coat on top of it. And then
Sorry,
depending on
Steezy.
how many coats of your mid coat you do, you can completely change that color
Yeah.
from 1 coat to 3 coats.
It's so sick though.
It
It's
is-
way hard.
It's fucking awful.
It is
Yeah.
dope.
I have to like blend cars all the time and
sounds-
make this match. It's not fun.
Yeah. So don't buy a car like that, guys, because you're not gonna have fun when you crash it.
That's some people ask me too, like, how about a pearl white? How about no?
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna crash this
How
shit,
about
and then
no?
we're not going to match it.
Yeah.
like we can, but
Yeah.
it's just gonna be really
For
difficult.
drifting, it was always like you don't do that. You
No.
don't do that color because you
People
want it
ask
to-
me all the time, what a pearl? I'm
But
like,
then Pearl
no.
Plasti Dip came out, and then the world was ruined.
Pearl's only for like whites. Pearl is it's just fucking sparkly.
But is metallic the same thing? Like another coat? No, it's just the same. It's
the
one
metallic,
That's the metal
it's all
in the
built
paint.
in
Okay.
to the paint.
Okay.
Your tri-coat is like a suspension of color. It's in like a clear.
Yo, when you said
So
that
there's
word
like a mixing,
suspension,
there's like a mixing clear. So like
no, because I'm literally picturing this color hovering in between the clear and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
base.
essentially
It's
it is.
suspended.
It's suspended. That's
Yeah.
what gives you that like that so that red and that depth. you
Yeah.
get. It's because that intermediate
Come
coat
on, bro.
is
Is
Is this what you do with
suspended.
flake or no?
Suspension.
You spray flake
Not
in
flakes,
the clear.
just flakes. It's
Or-
it's a mixing clear in itself too, but you just blast flake on with a clear.
Okay.
It's an inner coat. Well, at least I spray it. It's an inner coat clear, so it's like a clear with a non-hardener in it. So it's just like just a random clear. It's just supposed to like glue to fucking stick it.
Okay. Damn. So much to this.
I want to fucking paint some shit. Yo, turn that back section into a paint booth,
Nope.
bro.
Can't paint here. Can't paint here.
Paint at my shop. And
Yeah.
you just do my job,
Dude.
Yeah.
and then I can just watch you.
I was gonna say, dude, if Carl could spend like 1 hour there with you, he'd probably learn so much.
I
shit.
learned so much shit. I wish that like
You got to pay him to paint
I worked
something
at a
for you, and
body
then you could
shop,
just
but I
hang
worked
out
in
and
the
watch.
office. Like I was doing like the office stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I like learned other shit.
Oh, I remember that shit.
I started off sweeping, bro.
I wish I like
Yeah.
I work in like an office. That's why I'm trying to get out.
Oh, I've literally worked in a body shop. That's all I've done.
I like think back on it and there were probably paths I could have taken, but I wouldn't trade it for the world because now I feel like I could run, like I could be how you have your buddy who's their dream is to like own the shop and like run it and do this. Like that I feel like is like a blend of everything. I get to be involved, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in life right now, dude. Ed, I'm fucking lost, bro.
I feel you.
What?
I don't
is
know
that
if I can ask
question?
some of these
Yeah,
questions.
what?
But yo, ES Fabrications, that's the fabricator that Josh referred me to. He does awesome work.
Zach's
Zach,
the
yeah.
man.
He did
Dude,
the
he's
tire
really-
rack on. Dude, I follow him
really
on
cool.
Instagram. He made this Beetle, like the panels for this Beetle, or was
Oh,
it his
yeah,
GTI?
yeah, yeah.
It's a
His,
Volkswagen or something.
The floor pan.
He does
Car-
all
it's a
that
Carmen
shit in
Dia,
his
maybe?
in house.
No, it could be a port. I don't know what it is. Sorry, Zach.
It's cool as fuck though. I can't do that stuff either. So like
I painted his windows.
I'm just appreciating it from a what the
It
windows.
says ES Fabrication on the back of his windows.
He got. Can you pull up that? He does some really cool stuff,
You
dude.
probably find it.
Hopefully one day I could get something that could fucking
Zach
bring
does cool
over there.
stuff.
If Ed isn't painting your car/bike, you fucking up.
That's what he said. That's a fact.
Thanks, Zach.
That is facts. Aside from that, dude, we got
Wait, the last one. Go on the
Frankie
bottom.
Echavez asking most
yeah,
Red
that's
Bull
it.
can flips.
Do you know? You don't even
What
know
is
about
that?
that. He doesn't know about that.
I just flip a Red Bull camera.
Dude, you gotta follow him, bro. Like you'll be waiting.
Bro.
It could be in the Instagram. I
Yeah.
think it might have its own like fucking thing.
Oh,
Which
really?
is- yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you go. Yeah.
Oh, this is what you did?
Yeah, I painted that.
Holy shit.
Unfortunately, I think that one fell off the window.
Oh no.
Something about the fucking blue paint, bro. It just fell
Oh,
off.
yeah.
I don't know why. I have to redo it.
Yeah.
Holy ass!
Super bummer.
It looks like he needs new paint, dude.
Nah.
no, that thing's fucking sweet.
Nah, it looks
That thing's
perfect.
patinaed beautifully.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Go to Ed's
That was my
Instagram.
dad's first car, or no, maybe not
Oh,
first
look
car.
at that.
But
Comment
he had
on
a
that shit.
he had a red
Look at me
line.
go.
Go to Sup Red Bull.
Yeah, dude.
This is what we're talking
These are
about right here.
fantastic. Dude, I did these for absolutely no reason. Why? I don't know.
And he only has like 5 in here, dude.
Is it open? Oh yeah,
yeah, dude,
dude.
everyone's
Yeah, there we
open.
go. There we go. There we go.
It's
there
a
we go.
fucking skill.
Yeah.
Dude, have they ever like
Proud of it.
Look at this shit.
you know like Nick works?
Dude, that was Nebraska.
That's sick. Why were you out there?
For like some bike thing. I've never been, dude, there's nothing in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Except for
mountains though, or
except
no?
for
No
drifting,
mountains.
dude.
No mountains.
Wait, they had some drifting over there at a bullshit Drift Appalachia event. I'm gonna
Nebraska.
call it a
Oh, that's a
bullshit.
good one.
I'm gonna call it a bullshit event.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it.
There you go.
Are you
Yes.
driving? No fucking way.
Yes, dude. That's what I'm talking about. So if you follow him, you'll just get one of these at random during the day, like, and you're like,
I haven't done
Wait,
it.
Greta
I haven't
Van-
I
done
know
it in a
you've been
minute.
slacking for a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, that was a solid one.
I love how that one's Happy Monday. Oh, I would simply pack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you haven't been doing it for a while. I was like, oh, maybe he's
Wait.
turned a new leaf.
He started to panic. He started to panic for a second. hold on, what?
You can't hear the music. The music goes perfect
Hold
with that
on,
one.
hold on,
Oh,
watch.
Yeah, that one made me giggle.
Wait, hold on.
And then Malcolm, you got to go to the next one after this.
Oh, the 110%.
Look at this.
Dude, that shit exploded everywhere.
Do I gotta move this? Oh, you have it up there, Malcolm. Look at you. You're good.
Hell yeah.
Go to always give it 110%.
Oh, those are good.
What is this? Oh, God. What is about to happen here?
When I rewatch these back, they don't seem as they don't seem as funny.
Yeah, dude.
Yep, that's how you like paint now.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
See,
If
quality where quality work you get from it.
Can you
man.
make next time we get one of our cars painted? Can you make it our car and just fuck it up? I don't care. Just
Dude, that gun is gunning, dude.
it's
Holy
worth
shit.
it for this shit.
Disposable cup guy.
Yeah, those PPS cups are the shit.
Hell yeah, dude. That's exactly.
Oh no! Oh no!
Nah, that's just stupid shit, man.
I love it. Start to finish. Oh, so those are just finished.
Oh
Those are
no,
like
so
final jobs.
that was this dude's bike. You don't have to look at that because I did a lot of body work on
That's
that.
crazy.
What the
shit.
fuck? You did
No,
that?
so he welded all those on.
Okay.
You have to go in the Instagram. I never finished the fucking
The
start to
story.
finish. I don't know why it's still on there.
Yeah.
So I have like 126 hours in that bike, dude.
Oh my god.
That is absolutely wild.
Yeah, painting is a labor of love.
Go down a little more. Should be. Keep going. It's a little further down.
Damn, he really made it the photo of you with the fish.
To be fair, as a fish or a sign, you can keep going. Like that one's pretty good. That's the frame one.
That
So
is
all those
sick.
things are fully molded in. That frame took me forever.
How are you? What are you masking that off?
Yeah, dude.
The little I'm talking about the little veins on it.
Yeah.
Like little cock veins.
That's pretty
That's
cool,
fully
dude.
masked off. That's fully body work. That took me some time.
Yeah. Dude,
And then you cleared the whole thing.
Meanwhile, I'm over
Yeah.
here. I'm over here fucking.
No, that one. And then every seam is molded on that thing, man.
Oh, what the?
You see how like there is no seams? It's just
Yeah.
you'll see when I go down the down tube. I think on like the little swirlies.
Dude, this bike is fucking crazy.
Yo, this
Yeah,
frame is
Ash
wild.
did a-
What kind of frame is that?
Yeah, dude. Ash did a fucking amazing job. That bike is super cool.
Wow. That's just.
I think the next video too is the of the tank and the fender. It's super cool, super unique. And then like in the sides there, it's just like a pocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big pocket, and they had a cool crystal that goes in there.
I'm finna redo my fucking car this week.
Yeah, Carl's gonna be really inspired after this one.
Well, because I gotta
You'll be
redo
buying
some
shit.
shit.
Yeah, that one took me forever.
Yeah.
I did that I think in like a month or two.
So what are you thinking when you're doing something like that, like a job like that, and you're like, yeah, I'm not making any money on this shit, but here
He
we
was
are.
super generous and paid me more.
Okay. Wow.
He saw all the work I put in, and then he fucking
Yeah, sorry
paid me
about
more.
that. Miyagi didn't have any money, but thanks.
Nah, that's different. He saw all the work I put in, and Ash is a super cool dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
how is that different? You put in a shitload of work on Miyagi.
I know, right? Miyagi's
That
like,
is a
damn,
you're a really
cool.
fucking nice dude.
No, I think he gave him something extra, but not anywhere near what it should have been.
What for the
For the
roof?
roof,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a more me thing.
Yeah.
That was totally like a selfish act, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do it for this.
No, that was awesome. Yeah, we still appreciate that, even though we never see that fucking car anymore. Because
Miyagi, let me get that. Let me get the wheels off of it, please.
do you know a Brian P666?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him what he asked?
He wanted to know if you like boys.
Yeah. It's great.
That was perfect.
That's a good way to end it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's solid.
Yo. Honestly, dude, I learned a shitload.
I know you did. I knew you would.
I also now want to go home and fucking my tank on the bike. I've been saving it for like a rainy day too, because the paint is trash on
Just
it.
paint it.
So now I'm like,
And if you fuck up, just paint it again.
just looking at it, I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking.
I'm always so scared about painting like old tanks.
Why?
What's the worst thing that happen? You fuck it up?
No, like the patina, you know?
Oh, to make it look like keep the patina?
Yeah, like-
I've never done a patina job.
No, I mean like if the
Oh,
tank
like
is
to
like
clear
cool
it?
and it's old,
Oh,
like
you
my
meant like-
Honda.
oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a 71, and the tank is like pretty cool looking, but it's like
Yeah, I would.
I don't
just
know what
leave
your
that
tank
shit.
looks like.
Mine is just black. Somebody spray painted it.
Oh, okay, so it's
Dude,
whatever.
damn.
Yeah, that's
What's
not,
the worst
I
you do?
wanted-
You're gonna fuck it up?
Well, I drew like a whole design out and shit. Like I'm gonna just do it now.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
if you
I gotta
I
paint
just
the
started
car.
painting shit, dude. That's it.
I gotta
I
paint
just
the
picked
car.
some shit up and I started painting it.
That's kind of
Like I
what's
said,
just been happening.
All that stuff was like I used to just paint stuff to pinstripe the stuff. So I wanted to be a pinstriper. And
we
then, like, I
we
was-
went 3 hours in the pod, and we never finished that.
The
I was like,
pinstripe?
yeah, you
Oh,
actually
you're-
wanted
like
to be a
your
pinstriper,
intro?
and then
Never even talked about
Oh,
it.
I didn't
idea
realize
gone.
that.
Yeah, that's why now you paint is because you got too good at stage 1.
No, I started to just paint shit. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna paint this panel so I could pinstripe it.
Yeah,
And then like
That's what it
people were
always
like,
seemed
yo,
like.
can you paint my bike? I've done bikes like completely for free. or like someone's like, let me paint your shit. I'm like, yeah, let me do it.
That's how I know you're an artist.
I just do this shit.
Yeah,
I just want to
dude.
do it.
Yeah.
And just the opportunity to do it, it's just like fantastic. And then people pay you to do it. It's like, it's mind blowing.
Yeah, that's cool though, man. That means you're doing what you want to do. Like
I'm jealous as hell.
you're making
dude.
a living out of what you ever stop and think about that? Like,
Yeah, dude. If it wasn't for like my God given talents, like I would fucking,
yeah,
that's how I pay some of my bills, man.
yeah. I think about the same thing sometimes, like because I never stop and think about it, but then I stop and I'm like,
No, I'm super blessed, super lucky.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that like really, like I get it, I do nice work or whatever, but like it's still crazy to me that someone like the dude Ash, you saw that bike. How much work do you think he has in metal work in that thing?
dude, I don't fucking know.
And then he gave it to me, and
Yeah, then he's like,
he's
"All
like,
right."
here you go, man, finish it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why? Why'd you
Yeah.
pick me, bro?
It's that's a lot.
He just
of
had trust in me
stress.
to just do it.
That's stressful.
It's pretty wild
would
that people trust
totally-
you, man. That you're the last dude. Same with that red bike I did. It was like,
Yeah. You know what
I
that-
had to match the dude's bike. He just trusted me in doing it.
Other than painting, I feel like another thing in the car world is tuning. You build your whole fucking engine. You do all this shit.
Yeah, and it's up to the tuner, right?
And you go,
It's-
here you go. Good luck. Like, what?
Yeah, you're the last dude to like make or break it.
Bro, fuck that job. I'm going to say that. Fuck that
That's my
job. But
worst
that's
fear.
kind of how I feel about painting too, because it's so much stress. To me, there's so much stress. You know, if you're in a situation like that where it's like,
Now let's switch jobs. I'd
Dude.
be stressed this here,
Yeah?
and you'd be stressed
I don't
there. I
know.
don't.
Maybe.
It's not.
Maybe.
Painting's stressful sometimes, but I don't know why.
Dude,
I keep
it's-
looking at the
'Cause you
fucking-
think
Dude,
something's gonna be
I
there.
don't know, dude. I keep
Yeah.
looking at it for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
I feel like it totally is stressful because like if you have you have a redo or that you got a
Like a
correction
comeback.
you got to do.
Comeback.
No, you're going to redo the panel right off the rip.
Oh, you just you swallow the fucking
Yeah,
pill,
yeah,
bro.
you got to take that shit on the chin and you're
Yeah.
like, "All right, I got to fucking do
Now you know what not to do next time.
Now I have another half a day that I got to fucking
I feel like a tuner is different though. It's like,
Yo, you tuner blow your shit up. Like,
You
sorry, bud.
My bad, my
I'm like,
bad.
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
gonna s-
dude. It must have been the builder. And then like he leaves and he talks to his buddy. Yeah, I fucked that
yeah,
shit up.
Yeah, no, mine's gonna be you're just gonna have your bike next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I fuck shit up before. Man.
I love
it
paint,
happens.
dude. I love painting stuff recently over the fixing shit.
I think it's good for you, Carl. I think
It
it's
is
a good,
fun.
I also think that selfishly because we need someone that can paint shit.
You
so,
son of a bitch.
you know.
Yeah, not just me.
Yeah, we can't have
That
Ed
is
do
right
everything.
here,
They don't
bro.
want to pay me all
Yeah,
the time.
but you're
You're in house.
cheap.
You're in house. You know.
That's why.
Yeah. I'm still gonna have Ed paint my car.
I wish that there was
you
some
ain't
sort
paint
of,
my car yet.
I wish there was some sort of clause here where I could paint, dude. I would fucking have my.
You can paint. Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
All my first shit sucked, bro.
through the door.
fucking
No,
awful.
I mean like in the wooden room.
No, you can't paint here. My landlord specifically said no
Yeah,
paint.
it's a lot.
It's hard to weird to get
it's also
zoned
weird-
for that.
Yes,
like
100%.
It's super weird to get zoned for that.
100%.
It's super strict. That's why if you have a building with it already in there,
That's so my boss got it. It was already a pre-established body shop. So like it got all the fucking rate. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
was already here. Everyone knows it's been here. It is
town
here.
and knows
Yeah,
it's
dude,
there.
it's hard to just open a
dude,
body
I gotta
shop
look into
randomly.
that water paint though. I gotta look into that.
It's a little different than solvent.
I'm curious.
Stay
I
solvent.
just want
It's better for you.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
solvent
for,
is
for like a
actually,
garage paint type of deal,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
probably
okay.
better.
Okay.
Yeah. Water's really expensive too.
Okay, never
more-
mind.
it's more
That's all
expensive
you
than,
needed
like,
to say.
than solvent
That's
as well.
okay. I have a paint guy that I go to right now. I don't mix my own paint.
Sure.
Like, there's a guy I happen to.
I still buy all my paint too, like pre-mixed.
Dude,
I'll pre-order it from a paint shop because we shoot water. I don't like painting all my custom stuff in water. I just don't like doing it.
this
It's
guy,
different.
I didn't even know that he was a paint guy when I started trying to think about painting the body kit. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta paint this thing because I don't think I can afford to get it painted. So then I found this guy. I show up to the place, the smallest building ever. It's called L&S Auto Supply. It's my favorite place to go. The guy's like a really humble, nice dude. It's his shop. It's been his shop. That's all he does. He mixes
Sure.
paint. I go in there, I tell him what color code I need. Man of very few words. I leave. I come back an hour later. I pick it up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything I need. Hey man, do you happen to have fine line tape? I wanted to try something really quick. He's like, are you band striping? Or are you masking something off? It's literally you, dude.
What do
it's
you
literally,
mean?
It's literally you. if you
it's
owned a
not.
paint shop.
No, it's not.
He doesn't mind that I'm in there. But like he would like if I was not. Like
Nah, he's probably fine.
nah, he's awesome. He's awesome. But
That
then
does sound like me now.
you know, that's like my plug. Like I'll ask him, I'm like, what do you think I should be?
Yeah,
doing?"
there's always a paint shop.
yeah,
with
ask
old
that guy.
dude.
He's talked to everyone.
He's
Yeah.
he's like, I think the nicest thing he's ever said to me is that like, I like that you show me pictures. That's how if you God forbid anybody goes there and you talk to him, play that shit.
Yeah.
That's the same voice. But like, it's like I like that you show me pictures. A lot of these guys don't show me any pictures.
Yeah, they just bullshit.
And they're just bullshitting him.
Yeah.
And I'm
You know how many
like,
people just bullshit? You know how many people come to me and start talking to me about shit? Yeah, I'm like,
nah, I'm
dude,
straight.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, thank you for like, helping me out, bro. Here's what I use that shit on. Check it out. You're like, oh shit, that's pretty good.
People trying to act like they know painting and shit must be so
I
annoying.
don't. I'm like, dude, I'm
Like,
you painting in a booth.
it's
No,
just
I'm
like
in my
anyone
backyard.
though, man. It's just
Yeah.
like how many people talk to you about like I drift this, and you're like, sure you did.
you
that.
know, that did used to happen a lot.
You're like,
I will
sure you
say
do.
that. Yeah. They'd be like, well, the biggest one is old dudes, boomers.
You're
They-
kind of.
every
just
time they'll be like, what is that? And I'm like, yeah, it's drifting. You probably don't know what it is. They're like, drift? Yeah, we used to do that all the time. I'm like, no, it's not like doing a burnout. It's like, yeah, we used to skid around. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, but
it's
that's
not
just-
the same. But
They'll say some bullshit.
Sure.
I came around that corner doing a $120.
Yeah, it's
no,
like, yeah.
you have not.
yeah, Hank.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
Hank. We know you peeled out once, but it's not the same thing. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
but they'll swear to God they've been drifting. They're like, no, I know what that is. I had a
but
Mustang.
but dude, okay, to an extent, I'm just like,
it's just
you
funny.
know what? Yeah, dude, you
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
were.
yeah.
Like, what am I gonna fucking ruin
Dude,
that
my
dude's
dad will say it too. Yeah,
dream
yeah,
that
I've
he
been
wasn't
drifting, yeah.
what? Or, I don't
Do
care.
it all the time.
Yeah.
Just have a friendly conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because at
And
the
then-
end of the day, it's just like we just talked, man. We didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just chit chat.
And my dad's like, yeah, I've been drifting.
And then you made a nice new friend. That guy's like, yeah, that guy's friendly.
And then you
Like,
bring them in the
cool.
car or something, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, this is-
yeah,
oh."
yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's exact, dude. I told you I brought my coworker drifting, right?
Oh, yeah?
Like after work, it's my one coworker who's into cars. 4 o'clock, I'm like, yo, I have a private day. You want to come?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You wanna
This
come?
is- dude, Carl does this shit all the time.
You
He'll
want to
just
come?
Bring random people.
You want to come? And then he's like, yeah, sure. We show up. It's like pouring rain. We only have like an hour left of the private day. We take it drifting. Dude,
He's probably bugged out.
you think the average person gets to feel that?
Oh, dude, I was just gonna say that it's so much
Yeah.
culture shock to some people.
Dude, the car is literally like sending you like this. And like,
And you're somehow in control of it. Yeah.
it's so great. I love getting people to like experience that.
Yeah.
And then like seeing how they react. Sometimes people are fucking hyped. Sometimes they're quiet as fuck.
dude, you got to think those people never do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same with like motorcycle shows. My kid goes to them all the time, like swap meets and stuff, and she just run around. Just doing. Brought her friend once. Her friend was like,
Those
looking
happen
around,
a lot.
Looking
Wait,
around these dudes, like these biker dudes and
Yeah.
all this stuff. They're just like, wait, what? It's like a culture shock to her, and she just
Yeah.
looking around. It's so
dude,
different.
we gotta go to
That's
that.
cool,
Frankie,
man.
how
It's
come we don't
different,
go to
dude.
that
It's
stuff?
different.
Yo, if he does another one, we'll go.
Dude, wait, no, you're saying you went to another.
Yeah, dude,
swap
they're
meet.
all over the
They're all
place.
over the place.
yeah.
It's not
You just gotta look them up. Travel.
anything older swap meet for it because my dad used to
Same
bring
with,
me to
like, motorcycle
Porsche
shows
swap
and shit.
meets. Those were sick.
I'll go to that.
Dude, they were at like Hershey
But bike
Park.
ones are gonna
Hershey
be
Park, they had them.
way more fun though.
Oh,
Dude,
the-
it's just like anything too. It's like a skateboard event versus like a bike event. Like
Yeah.
the cultures are just it's so much different.
I
It's
just know-
culture. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
what you're used to is not what someone else is used to.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really cool. It's all about perspective.
Yep.
Love perspective because like we could look at the same paint job and be like, dude, that's tight, or I could be like, that sucks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just your perspective of looking at like whatever. Same with your friends. Like they've never been drifting. Like this is the coolest shit ever, and you're like, dude, I did this yesterday.
No,
for
yeah.
fucking funsies.
Yeah.
For
Perspective
funsies.
is a
you know
big
what I
thing.
mean?
Perspective is, dude. On Sebastian's podcast, we talked about perspective a lot.
Oh, did we?
He was like, what did he say? Something about like 90% of life is like how you perceive it or
No,
something.
he's
like
right though. I mean,
No,
like,
for sure, dude. All three of our perspectives of that fucking
Yeah.
water bottle is completely different.
Yeah.
But who's to say we were right or wrong? You know what I mean? It's just how you visually see something else.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perspective is huge.
I used to think about that a lot.
Perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, perspective's
I don't know
huge,
why.
dude. I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like my artwork is cool, but to other people, it could potentially suck.
Perspective is
But doesn't
how,
mean it is. You know what I mean?
I think I used to think of it in like a understanding type of way.
Yeah.
Like before I was before I'm putting judgment on something.
Yeah.
Like,
So
okay.
I think it. So it doesn't give you don't pass judgment.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, maybe that guy just sees
exactly.
it differently.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
our perspectives are different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to. Yeah.
Perception's cool.
I
It's
use
very cool.
perception to de-escalate my own brain sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's an example. The 1J fucking pissed oil, right? I've never had anything leak this much oil before, okay? With it running, okay, fine.
Just make sure there's oil in it.
my fucking heart, dude, it was pissing out. I'm looking out underneath the car now. If gas is coming out, I'm like, oh my God.
You had my trailer though. You were good.
Thank God, dude. But anyway,
You could get home.
yo, I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
That's happening. Anybody listening or knows me, I'm bugging.
You go into like a panic state.
I'm bugging out. I'm trying to think about the worst situation. I'm like, oh my God, like this shit's gonna fucking light on fire or something.
Yeah.
Sit there. End of the day, this shit's gonna go in the garage anyway.
Yeah. Dude.
And I have the trailer,
It's
thankfully.
a 1JZ. It's not gonna break.
I'm gonna fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
As long as there's oil in it.
Life went on. I got to eat dinner. Frankie said I could return the trailer the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God. I went to bed.
Yeah, yeah.
Ate a bunch of pizza, knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dude, perception is crazy.
It's a big one, man. People don't think about that stuff. I was one of those people. Like I would just pass judgment, do all this shit, like be like, oh, that guy's an idiot. But it's like you don't really know what that person's going
Dude
through.
could have had a fucking terrible morning.
Yeah. So
Dude,
like,
just pissed off.
somehow I feel like the hardest thing to do in life is to somehow think about that constantly.
Yeah, but it's rough because you think about you.
Exactly.
Because everyone's fucking selfish.
Yeah. So it's like it's hard to be that person, but like sometimes you'll have that moment and you're like, all right, let me chill out.
Yeah, have a kid. Change your fucking perception.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Well, yeah, because now everything I do
She makes
is
sense.
for my spawn.
Yeah, dude, no, but she makes sense sometimes. You're like, you just fucking do this. And she's like,
Yo,
well, this. And
yeah.
you're like, all right, maybe you're right.
Well, little kids,
You know what I mean?
little
Maybe
kids
I'm
are
just
the
overreacting.
truest form of honesty. I feel like because a kid isn't going to be born a liar right off the rip.
Yeah, they don't
The
seem to
kid
be.
is going to be the most honest person ever.
Yeah.
Like Kwan's baby, her name's Zena, fucking grown adult, can have a full conversation with you, no lies, no bullshit. Right to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, how old is she?
I think she's 8 or 7.
Give her another couple of years. She'll start lying.
Yeah,
No, just
dude, she's so sweet, bro.
it's a kid, man.
Yeah.
They're wild, but they change your perception on some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I'm telling you, some kids will tell you straight up some shit, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like, it really be, it really be your own, dude.
I haven't turned that corner yet where I'm thinking about, I need a spawn or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think you got a couple steps that you need to do,
No, you do, yeah. But like I remember like a lot of my friends like growing up.
like have sex.
I was just saying, like find a lady,
Like fornicate.
You know, like.
But did
do
you ever
stuff.
have those friends when you were younger that were like, oh, I can't wait to have a kid or something? Or like they catch you off guard. You're like, what?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was just a friend who just like had a kid.
Yeah. But I mean, like even before, like, I don't know. I just have like, I can think of one right now. My friend Dan Sharif, like he would bring it up. He'd be like, yeah, one day I want to have a kid. And we'd be like fucking 15. I'd be like, excuse me? Like 16 years old. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I've never done that.
Fuck that.
I've always wanted kids though.
16. I was
But
kid. I got
that's kind
kid.
of what I'm
I'm-
talking
I'm
about.
cool
in a
with
way.
kid.
Like you've always wanted, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah,
that's-
I always envision myself with
yeah.
some type of child.
I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm just like, I don't
Jesus,
picture it.
easy. I mean, that's not
I don't know.
uncommon.
I think nowadays it's not
That's
uncommon,
that's
but maybe
that's
like
definitely
Yeah,
not uncommon.
nowadays people are just
Nowadays.
like, I just don't want one.
yeah, because I always think I'm
And I
weird,
see it.
but then
It's a life changer.
You don't
Yeah.
like. You don't like.
that's really what it is too.
It's a life changer.
Yeah.
You got to think about not you.
Yeah, which is
You
hard
got to
for
think
me.
about someone else always.
You've never
Yeah.
met like a woman where they're like, I don't envision myself having kids or getting married. Like, or that's another one where it's like, we're not ever going to get married. We're just going to be together forever.
Wait, ask the question again. Like
There's a lot of women out there where it's like that, I feel like.
where they don't want a kid.
Yeah, same deal.
I fucking hope so.
I think it's a lot more common.
It's a lot commoner.
It's a lot more
Yeah.
common than you think.
It's a lot, dude.
that's what they say.
It's
yeah.
a lot.
You'll live the sickest life ever. You're gonna be the coolest fucking aunt and uncle. Who gives a shit? Like, if,
Yeah, but
if
then I
you're
think
all
about
right,
it. I'm
if
like,
you're
does
all right
that
with
make me
it,
a bad person or something? 'Cause
why?
like,
There's billions of people in
Why?
the world.
you know,
Other
Like-
people are popping out fucking like 15 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people have them, don't even want them.
that's the
That's-
fucking
that's-
crazy.
So
part,
that's
dude.
pretty wild.
Crazy as shit.
That's the shit.
It's
that,
not for everyone. It's definitely like it changes your life, the things you do, the way
Yeah.
you think.
Yeah,
You know, I can't just go do whatever the fuck I want.
yeah. That's
You know what I mean? Like, I can't live super reckless.
That's what I always
got
think
a
of,
little
too.
kid I got to take care of too. You know what I mean? Like, she needs a dad.
yeah, it's crazy, man. A lot of responsibility.
100%.
Carl,
Yeah.
are you gonna have kids one day?
Yeah, maybe.
I know you are.
I feel like I would.
Just talking to you, I know you.
Yeah,
are.
I probably would, just because. I mean, again, like I feel like this is such like a subjective ass question.
I guess.
Like if it's on the table, I guess.
Like I know,
Like,
I know Malcolm wants
The
a kid.
universe will give you
I'm
one
not
if you-
reaching
if you need
for it.
one.
Like but if it happens, it happens. Like it's not. I'm not against that.
If you're
Like,
listening to this on YouTube, leave a comment below and tell me if I'm not the only one that doesn't want kids, please.
No,
Please
dude,
make
a
me
lot
feel
of people
like-
don't.
Yeah.
It's like a newer age thing, dude. You could just
Yes.
live your life and do exactly what you want all the time. You can take care of it. You self-sustain yourself. You know what I mean? You're just,
Yeah.
you're you. You don't have to worry about another little human.
But maybe I'll wake up one day and
It's like a dog. It's not a
Also-
dog. Not kids aren't dogs. You know what I mean? That was a horrible fucking comparison.
And
Horrible.
on,
like a dog. Wait.
on
Yeah, dude, just
that
leave your
note,
kid in a cage. Give her a little fucking food ball, a little water.
on that
I'll
note,
be back Tuesday.
he goes on that note.
We're
On that note,
closing
let's keep your children in cages.
thank you
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
Thank you,
definitely.
Ed.
Dude,
This is-
yeah. Thank you so much, man.
Children
Yeah, this
are
has
not
been
dogs.
great.
Yeah, no, we know. We know.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure, for
I
sure,
would
Horrible
have
comparison.
said the same shit, so
for sure, for sure. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
bye.
Right?
No, we're good.
Right.
I didn't know
goes-
you were ending that quick.
He goes right.
It's not the Joe Rogan outro.
Is there not? What's the Joe Rogan?
And just like that, Edd Herbison has left the building.
That's a good way to end it.
That was nice, right?
Like Chaco.
Yeah.
Did you listen to one of his shit?
No, you told me about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good, Malcolm.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was a great podcast. I love Ed. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's very laid back, chill.
Yeah, chill dude. Fucking amazing artist. Looking at Miyagi's roof again on the Cressida was like,
Holy shit.
I'm like, this.
He did that.
We got away with murder on that one because he did
You're
not.
lucky
Yeah.
he volunteered to do that.
Yeah, he
'Cause
did
that
not-
looks like thousands of dollars of work.
Yeah, we did not get charged the correct amount of money on that one.
Yeah.
And thank you again, Ed, for all the hard work you put in, and especially the working with us with the time constraints we put you through. So thanks again. If you guys want to check Ed out, his Instagram is edispeachy, and you can see all of his artwork there, all the motorcycle stuff he does, especially if you have a chopper or something along those lines.
Yeah.
You better hit him up.
He will make that thing look one of one.
Yeah. He's got a lot of that stuff on there too, so make sure you check it out. And if you guys are looking to get your car painted, I mean, you could have caught the drift. I mean, he doesn't like to paint cars, but he's gonna paint cars.
Yeah.
So hit him up in the DMs. He'll give you a quote, and yeah, go from there. We're in the podcast studio right now. We're looking outside the window, and the entire wall is down. So.
A lot of renovations going on here. We're finally getting a bathroom in the office space, getting that.
Parts showroom all done
Yeah.
up. I've decided we need to start calling it the showroom because
The showroom.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I guess stop like dancing around my words.
Or we could call it the showroom or the storefront.
Storefront. I'm gonna call it the showroom.
Okay, I'm gonna call it the storefront.
You're gonna call it the showroom. Yeah, I don't know. It's a parts showroom, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's becoming a reality
Yeah.
to my checking account too.
Yikes. Well, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
So we got, the shop's back up and running, 90% there. Got the alignment rack back up.
Oh yeah, if you guys need alignments, come through.
And so as soon as the weather started getting a little nicer, people see May's right here, the business started booming. So we appreciate you all for coming in, emailing us, calling us for quotes and such, and making appointments. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we've already done more business this month than we did the entire last month, and it's halfway through. So
I like to hear that.
yeah, I don't know what happened last month, but I take 1 week off and
No, I think
Oh,
everybody,
okay.
it was a worldwide, nationwide.
it was a nationwide.
Every business was short.
Okay, when you get me the analytics on that, I'll take a look at them. Moving forward, we have some Origin parts coming to us in the next 1 week, maybe. Let's say 2 weeks.
2.5.
Let's say two, because I probably said 1 to 2 last podcast. So let's not let them down that much. Okay, so 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we're gonna release another inventory list once we get it in here and sift through it. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a lot of fenders and such.
There is some JZX stuff there, though.
JZX stuff. We're getting a hood in there or no?
Oh, I should grab that.
I thought you put it in the order already.
Guys, there's an S14 Origin Type 2 hood.
Zenki.
Zenki. If you guys hear this and you need this, you need to email us immediately because I don't know how that hood didn't sell yet. They never have hoods in stock. So let us know if you want that hood. If not, maybe we'll bring it here, but I probably won't. So you're probably gonna have to order it before that shipment comes out. And if you haven't already seen on our Instagram, Malcolm uploaded a in-stock inventory list. All those parts are in stock at our location. They can be picked up, they can be shipped, whatever you need. So take a look at that. It's not only Origin, it's Kazama, what else? M Sports.
Car Modify Wonder, M Sports.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there. So.
A couple things have sold already, so just hit us up and confirm that it's available if you're interested.
And if you need to, you can hit us up on Instagram for something like that.
Yes.
If it's already a list on there and you're trying to see if we have it, we'll probably see it. So if not, shoot us an email.
Yes, but be sure to check out our YouTube, check out our Instagram, check out our Patreon if you'd like to support us any further.
The Patreon is pretty busy.
Yeah, that's the easiest and best way to just show your support and, invest in us, I guess. That's the best way to say.
If you want to monetarily support this podcast.
Yes, and YouTube.
That's the way.
It helps with everything.
Yeah, exactly. And there's 2 different tiers on there. The first tier is the $5 tier. It gets you access to basically everything in there. And then the $15 tier gets you access to everything, but also gives you a care package every time we release new merch.
I actually added another tier.
Did you?
A $10 tier. It offers exactly the same as the $5 tier. That's just if you want to, if you have the money and you just want to support us a little more, you could give us $10 a month.
Yeah,
just
I thought about that. I just never did it because
Well,
I just felt like a dick. But
No,
yeah,
that's not a dick.
I do.
They have the choice. That's it.
I do see people doing that.
Yeah.
But maybe you should just add something to it.
We'll revise it if we need to.
We'll converse about that. Okay. I guess that's it. I don't have my checklist here, so
We already hit everything, so
okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, new YouTube video every Friday and podcast every week. If there's anyone you would like to be on this podcast that you think can make it to New Jersey, please contact them, contact us, let us know. We're getting into summer now, so we might be doing some traveling. Final bout, September. We would like to go and do a bunch of podcasts on the way. What else? Where else are we going? We don't know if we're doing Formula Drift next month, guys. It's very busy here. I'm very broke, so we're trying to figure this out. If you guys want to see us at Formula Drift, let us know.
Yeah. And shout out to Sean from Colorado. He stopped by through here just to show us some love. He's a fan of the podcast, fan of everything we do, I guess. And he brought us some gifts. So if you're listening, Sean, thank you so much.
Yeah, that was really cool, Sean. Thanks
to meet you.
Thanks for coming through. And make sure you check out our sponsors.
Yes, East Coast Drift School and Automotive Specialty Wraps. Go check them out.
Phone's ringing.
Once
See you
again.
later.
See ya.